You know, I was telling my girl this the other day. It's so easy to understand why people become alcoholics.
Oh my God, bro! I sit down. I'm like, damn, a beer would go.
Yo, literally,
crazy, right?
or like I've been doing a thing with my girl, her mom. Well, not my girl because she's pregnant. Her mom, my mom.
Oh,
on like the weekends, we just sip wine.
Ooh,
we crack open a bottle of wine.
The charcuterie board,
Peruvian wine. Nah, I don't do that. Bro, we don't even put them in wine glasses. We put them in like cheap little plastic cups. But it's like. I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, after a long week, how do you not just like crack open a cold one or like?
That's what I'm saying. I realized, you know, when girlies go get like orange screwdrivers for brunch.
Yeah,
I understand that.
yeah.
If I could do that right now, I would go get drunk on endless mimosas right now,
bro. It's like there's bars in Hoboken, that like if you go to, they literally will give you endless mimosas.
It's amazing,
and you're just like it's the best day in the world, especially in like summer.
Yeah,
it's like the sun's out. It's like yeah.
It's like, life isn't so bad,
bro. I love it,
dude. Shout out.
I wanted to follow up real quick. You went to a musical, right?
Oh yeah,
you were sucking all that talk before.
Way back when. Okay,
we've been gone for like a week now or two. So
welcome back. What is this? We'll name this podcast later. This is, I'm your boy Trevor. This is
I'm Eric.
Okay. All right. Well. Recapping what happened 3 weeks ago.
I like failed you. You like built me up, and then I go, I'm Eric, and you're like, all right, okay, like okay,
the esteemed, astounded.
But continue.
All right, now, but recapping that week, I don't like musicals. Let me first preface this. I don't like musicals.
Ooh, wait. You don't like, or you haven't indulged?
No, I indulge in musicals.
Oh, you just don't like.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay. It's just I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
Okay.
But I can't say like they're well executed.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna sit here and hate because like the hater in me just wants to hate for no reason. But I understand that it's still good though. It's not like it's bad. It's not a bad product. It's just for me personally, I don't necessarily enjoy musicals.
Okay.
That being said, Hamilton was probably the best musical that I've seen.
Oh, okay,
that guy, I forgot his name. Leslie Odom Jr. He came back.
For context, you went in person to watch it, right? You didn't just watch it on like Disney Plus, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately. First of all, the real thing, were those tickets expensive?
Yes, of course. They're never not expensive. Especially because the guy, Leslie Odom, he came back and reprised the role after I don't know how long.
Oh, really?
10 years. The nerds know. But
wait, so he was playing the character and then left.
So the way Broadway works is like they'll have plays, but sometimes certain like plays will blow up. And then that cast will basically like not give up their roles, but their contract will end, and then they'll do different things because now they're famous. And extend their careers. So basically,
until
when
Hamilton
Hamilton first came out,
back.
It blew up. It blew up like fucking crazy. So then after it blew up, I guess he left or he did their own thing. Like most of the cast did it, but he came back specifically and reprised the role of.
Oh shit!
I almost said Bill Burr, but
Bill Burr.
It's somebody. I think it's Aaron.
I don't know.
I've never watched. I think it's Aaron Burr. I could be 100% wrong. I don't like.
You know what's so funny? Hamilton did so good at their marketing that I thought Hamilton was black.
Yeah, like a Puerto Rican
Alexander or Hamilton was black. And
you know what's funny? That's not even an Alexander.
Oh, really? Bro, the way it was marketed, especially like this came out when we were freshman year.
Yeah.
It was like this was like black excellence, the way it was marketed. Like the way I kept receiving it, all of my black friends that were into like the arts were like, this represents us. Like this was Black Panther before Black Panther. And well, at least so the way it seemed to me. So then I said, oh, damn, Alexander Hamilton is black. Clearly.
You know, I could understand how you could derive that nigga's black. But I don't know if I'd say it's black excellence, like empowering, because it's still a depiction of our historical forefathers.
Okay.
So it's not like it's like, you know, Zimbabwe, the tribe of Kundalini. Like my boy was out here fighting niggas. This is a story of an African king. Like it was not. It's a story of some white niggas. But they just have a diverse cast.
Okay.
It has, for me, there wasn't a plus. I think they did a great job. I don't think there was anything wrong with the whole diversity cast. We're talking about dead niggas from 50 million years ago. I don't really care about that. The singing, I can't lie. As much as I want to hate on Broadway, those niggas could sing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They could sing.
They could sing.
They're some of the best singers out there.
But like Drake, they're still corny.
Or like when I saw from eclipses, there once was a man. And it's like, all right, bro, I'm not watching this bullshit. Like, come on, what are we talking about? I see all that
wasted potential, and I'm just like, yo, if you hopped in the booth, brother, you'd be doing so good.
Hamilton is mostly rap, right? Or is it like actual
the first half? Okay, let's talk about the halves.
Okay,
so the first half, usually the way these plays are set up, it's like 3 hours long, right?
Okay.
And then they have like a 15-minute intermission, and then they play the other half. It's so fucking long, brother. Every musical kind of, you're just like, at the end, you're like, please God.
Yeah.
So the first half, very rap heavy. I don't like their rap. It's corny as hell. It's like School of Rock
Seems
rap.
like it to
you
me.
know what I mean? Like the Ride the Bills rap. Like it's like that. It's not. That doesn't mean it's not executed well. I think the dancing and the prop management. They had this stage.
Okay.
And it's a circle, and then there's an outside circle, and they rotate either in the same way or opposite directions.
Okay.
And they had props on each circle, and depending on what scene it was, they would seamlessly remove and add each prop. And I thought they did a wonderful job at that. Like that was like, I was like, oh shit, like this musical. I don't like musicals. This shit's ass, but like, bro, that's tough. So their execution and their singing and all that stuff and their performing was good. I'm not gonna sit here and hate. Like it was good,
but
I just think musicals are corny.
Like, you could think something is cool,
but
it looks nice, and then just still be like, it's just not my cup of tea. It just looks funny to me.
It's definitely not my thing, but it was still good.
This deep in, do they still have people in the crowds that like sing along to every song?
No, you know what's funny? That's only a movie thing.
Oh, really?
For a Broadway, I think they could start punching niggas in the face.
Well, I saw people were walking out of Hamilton when it was released in theaters because it wasn't a sing along. Like people were like, "Oh, I feel embarrassed because I was in the theater and people told me to shut up because I was singing along to it."
Okay, excuse me. All right.
Yeah, that was the worst shit too. Is like you release a play in theater and it's like, well, we got 10 minutes of intermission here, and it's like, yo, why the fuck just play the next part? Like this isn't Broadway.
Bro, Oh, you're talking about the
movies? In the movies, yeah. When they released it in theater, it was like a 10-minute like that's intermission screen.
That's
it's like, bro, just go to the next clip.
No.
What the hell?
They should just edit that out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The power of modern technology.
I get it in like when you're there in person. The intermission is probably for them to like change up settings, like do things, get themselves, they're ready for the next act.
Yeah, but why are you doing that in editing, bro? Cut
that shit out. So overall, what would you rate Hamilton like out of 10?
Okay.
Just know, like, I'm going to clip this. Everybody's going to hate you. Everybody's going to be in the comments telling you you're the dumbest person in the world.
I gotta think about this. This is about to be clip worthy. In my opinion, that someone that does not like musicals, Hamilton is a 7 out of 10.
Damn.
It's enjoyable to people. Like, I think if you're trying to get into musicals, it's a wonderful start. And I think if you love musicals, you'll love that. But for me, you niggas are just corny, unfortunately. And I mean that in the best way. You niggas are so talented. You can sing. You can literally do everything. Like, it's honestly amazing. You be sitting there like, oh, wow, it's taking it back. And then you just see the corny ass shit y'all be doing. I'll be like, damn, what is this? What is this? Yo, they be tapping like, I'm not going to miss my shot. All right, bro. Yeah, stop it.
The hilarious part of this is you saying this, and then I see like your girl on Instagram, and she's like adoring it. She's
no,
like,
she loves it.
The best shit ever. And then like the fucking other side of the coin is you.
Listen, I could make it work, but it's just, like I said, 7 out of 10 for me personally. I think I could recommend it to people if you want to try to look at a musical. You can check out Hamilton. It's a very safe bet. Okay. If you love musicals and you like that nigga, Leslie Odom, I don't want to say junior because that might be a football player. But if you like him, you should go see it. They all did really well. It's just the premise of musicals are corny to me. And I don't really like, and that taste of finer arts, I'm just not that guy. I don't like that.
Does that mean that you're now going to become a Broadway guy?
I'm never a Broadway guy.
Like, do you guys have plans to go watch anything else now?
Like, basically, am I going to go to future Broadway shows? Yes.
Are you guys planning it already?
Well,
like
my girlfriend loves
show?
Broadway, so
like, are you guys like already in talks of like, okay, in a couple weeks we're gonna go to this one?
Yeah, Danny wants to go. I think to Death Becomes Her.
I don't know. Damn, she's deep into that.
Yeah, she's
deep into. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, have y'all watched Wicked yet?
I don't know.
The new one releases in a couple weeks, and I'm telling you, bro. You got to watch it, bro. These fans are so crazy. Ariana Grande is apologizing because she can't show up to a press release to like I think it's like a premiere in I don't want to say like a random place, but somewhere overseas, and she's getting death threats for not being able to show up.
They do ride. If there's one thing about those musical niggas, they ride. They love that shit. They love it.
I get it, you know, like I get why like you would love this.
If only it wasn't so corny, bro.
Then, I'm telling you, watch Wicked. It's genuinely the best I've ever seen. Like the best
like rendition.
Musical.
Okay.
Yeah.
To screen.
Because I'm not even talking about like the Broadway one because I've never watched the Broadway one. Yeah. Some people are gonna say like, yeah, that one's better. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Cynthia Erivo. Like her fucking vocals. The black lady with the yeah. Her vocals are incredible.
They can sing, bro.
Like genuinely incredible. And then Ariana Grande does a great job with her role. It's like you feel that these people don't just they're not just doing it for a paycheck. They actually love doing this. And like they get so deep in character. Even the guy, Jonathan Bailey, just voted the sexiest man alive by whoever does it. How does that work?
How do you get voted? Who are these niggas getting voted?
But he's killing it. Like his vocals and they are great. Has no ass whatsoever. Like they need to take him out of those tights, bro. It's just back. But it's like bro. Wicked, the best. Like genuinely, I think
on-screen movie. Like
I think you and your girl plan a little movie night. Go grab some popcorn. Order pizza or something. Whatever y'all want. Maybe crack open a bottle of wine or something, and then put that shit on. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Like you're gonna sit there because I think also there's something different from like seeing it in person. And like actually seeing like these are real people in front of you right now, doing this like there once was a man. And it's like, all right, bro. But like in a movie setting, it's like these are obviously fake characters. You know, these are obviously like this bitch is green. Like what the fuck are we talking about? And so it's like they got like Jeff Goldblum in that shit too. Bro, I'm telling you, you disconnect everything and you go, oh, this is just fun. Like this is fun with great vocals. And the storyline, you're like building up the whole way. And I'm telling you, like every time I've watched it, I'm like sitting there like getting hype, and I know what's coming.
I know the memes like,
bro. But notice how even the memes use that to then you like work with the Kanye song.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, even when the memes are on your side, you know that this shit is good. Like, so I'm telling you, I recommend Wicked. I think it's like Wicked for Good is coming out like in a couple weeks.
Do they need a second one in your opinion?
Yeah. The way they left the story.
Oh, so it's a cliffhanger.
It's such a good way. It's hard to do it. They wrapped up half of the story while still leaving room for the next part in a way that you still feel content. Like at the end of the movie, you still feel like, fuck, that was good. Like,
but then you want more.
Okay. You're like sitting there like, I think because it was a play first, and so they have like everything. They know where they're ending. Yeah. So they know already how they need to build this up. Is there
going to be a Broadway like rendition?
It's already. Wicked was a Broadway thing,
but first. Like part two.
It's both parts. So part one is the end of intermission. Yeah, and then part two is the second act of the movie.
Shit.
And so and I've watched the clips of like the Broadway girls singing it. Fuck, we gonna hate this episode from the Broadway crowd. I don't think any of them sang as good as Cynthia Erivo. Like none of them sang the parts as good as she does and as emotional. Like there's scenes where like you're like sitting there and you're like, damn, I feel bad for this bitch. Like fucking hell. And then like the cinematography is so great. I think that's the thing I love. I don't think I'm going to enjoy musicals like Broadway as much as I would enjoy film because I love film and I love movies. I mean, and I love music. So it's like both of them together. You're seeing like the cinematography where it's like the colors are changing in this. Yeah. You could see like, bro, it's so fucking good. Like I hate that I'm hyping it up this much because I feel like it's still going to live up to that expectation for you. But you're also like coming in already with high expectations.
No. That's the thing. We're musicals. I come in with no expectations. I already know that shit's ass.
Bro, I went in with absolutely none. I went in with what the fuck is my girl dragging me into, and I came out and I watched it 2 more times. Bro, you're gonna notice when that hits, I actually got goosebumps. Like this is gonna sound gay as fuck.
Glaze.
Bro, I actually because you're building up the whole movie, and it's like when that hits. I'm sitting there and the way they direct it, it's like, it literally feels like, what's the movie? Oppenheimer.
I didn't watch it.
It feels. Oh yeah, I never watched it either. But it feels like what I would imagine it would feel like when if they were to show, because I don't think they actually showed the nuke, the atomic bomb
I think
dropping.
he just drops a sick quote.
But yeah. Hey, or have you watched Star Wars, like the third one of the new ones?
Yeah, was that what, like the Anakin, like
No,
before he's Darth Vader, or when he's Darth Vader?
No.
Or is it
The
with the
newest
new
ones.
one?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
There's a scene in one of those where, and we're nerding the fuck out here.
Nerding out a little bit.
But there's a scene in one of those where they're like, oh no, we're trapped. I think it's like the last one. And the Carrie Fisher, who plays Leia, the actress actually had died. And it's like already you're feeling all these emotions. And then the main chick, like the captain of the ship, she's like, okay, you guys escape. I'm going to do something. And they're like, oh, what's going on?
Don't do it.
And like they do this in such a good way where they're showing like dual battles where it's Rey and Kylo Ren are fighting with their lightsabers.
Oh, it's the Red Guard, right?
And then the other guys, I mean, the ships, they're like accepting death. They're like, oh, we're going to fucking die. And then it's like sound. You're hearing lightsabers, you're hearing fire, you're hearing all these instruments build up. And then out of nowhere, she jumps into hyperspeed, shoots through the ship, and it's just dead quiet. All that noise builds up and it's just silence.
That's pretty cool.
For her to, it's the most beautiful shot in all of Star Wars, I think.
Oh,
people are going to hate me for that. I think it's the most, because of the way they build it up. And the ship just shoots through and it's just dead quiet. And they made a choice, absolutely no noise whatsoever. And then when they cut back, it's like, boom, this shit exploded. But that moment was such a payoff because of the buildup. I think with Wicked, her dropping that was such a payoff because of the buildup. And I'm sitting there and I actually got goosebumps. Like people say that and I've never experienced it. And in that moment, like to this day, I've watched it 3 times. We're going to watch it a 4th time before watching the new one. I actually am sitting there with goosebumps every single time. And I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to give it a watch. I'm going to give this a watch. If this shit is ass, I'm going to
You have to watch it before the next episode.
I'm
before the next pod. You have to watch it. This is your next date night with Danny.
Yeah. I don't even do date nights like that. I gotta do it
now. Yeah, I have to do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna get judged.
And you could either watch it at home or it's being re-released in theaters. Okay. Because part 2 is coming out.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna catch it in the theaters.
Every Tuesday, half off at Regal. Tuesday and Wednesday, half off at AMC.
Low-key, those movie tickets, like nobody be gone. They'd be lit. I'll be getting the good seats and everything.
Bro, it's because who the fuck is paying $20 for a movie ticket? I remember when it used to be $8 for a movie ticket. You remember when we used to go to the movies and we have to order the tickets like right there in front?
Yeah.
And now it's like, bro, that position's gone.
Yeah,
like nobody works there. It's like,
scan the QR code.
Yeah, literally, it's crazy.
I mean, it's good for me because I don't got to talk to nobody. But then it's like now it's like $20.
It's a social ass.
So I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, Wicked. If you could see it in theaters, oh my fucking gosh.
I'm gonna try to see it in theaters.
Go, bro.
You know they released a perfume line for them. I was in Sephora.
They have everything.
Listen, Galinda's, is that her name? Galinda.
Yeah.
Her perfume,
bro.
Not as good as the other girls.
Bro.
The other girl's perfume is busting. That hers is straight ass.
I was about to tell you something, but it's kind of like a spoiler.
Don't spoil it.
It's not even like a spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm saying like I was gonna tell you something, and it's like if I had told you, it like kind of takes out one of the funny moments in the movie. And it's like, that's just what I mean. Like anything I tell you, I feel like it's like, oh, I'm going to be taking away a punchline or I'm going to be like spoiling something. You know what I mean?
Hey, brother loves Wicked.
Bro, I'm telling you.
So wait, when is Wicked Part 2 coming out?
The 22nd of November. So it's literally in like.
Oh, so not next week, the week after.
Yeah.
2 weeks, okay.
Yeah. So I'm or like the 21st, I don't remember. But it's literally coming out in a couple weeks. And we're there. Like, we're like, yo, you left this story off at a point that like I need to come back and watch this.
So how long ago did you watch Wicked?
Last year.
Oh, so you have no.
I had a year
that's
for
quick.
it to
That's
boil.
quick.
Yeah,
that's quick.
Well, they shot it at the same time, so they shot part 1 and part 2 in the same shoot.
And
yeah.
Oh, fuck ass niggas, bro.
And then it's smart. I think that was great because of the fact that you don't have to come back for reshoots. You don't have to worry about anything happening. Yeah, I mean everything is done. You have all this time to work on the edit, so this edit better be fucking great. You know, like. And then, yeah, it's just fucking incredible, bro. Like, it's actually...
I'm going to give it a look. I'm a critique because I'm a hater. I don't have any like smart words. I'm not like, damn, the bird's eye view shot of the what is it, the dolly when it was moving. It's just either ass or it's not.
But it's good when I went with my brother. He's like, just to give you like an idea of his type of films, he's into like Quentin Tarantino films. Recently, he's been into thrillers. So, I told him to watch it, and he said, hell no, I ain't watching this
he
shit.
Said, what the fuck? Get out of my face.
And then he was like, you know what, maybe I'll give it a try because I hyped it up so much. But he said he's not going to watch it alone. So then I told him I would buy his ticket just for us two to go watch it. And we came out, and he was like, yeah, that shit was pretty good. He's like, that shit was pretty good.
Okay, so, hey, all right, yeah.
I'm telling you, the hype is up here, but I think it lives up to it, and I think it's
gonna. Are we gonna do a Wicked release?
Hell yeah, we're gonna do it.
We'll do a Wicked release.
We're gonna be on the red carpet, right?
If Wicked is ass,
nah.
I'm gonna be so upset.
It's not.
Why is she bald? Is that just like a personal choice?
Bald?
Who's the black chick?
Oh.
Or does she have a wig on,
bro? Oh yeah. In the movie, yeah. She's not bald. She's not bald.
I was gonna say, why is she bald?
Yeah, she's not bald in the movie. In real life, I don't know what happened. Like you saw, like a everybody choice, came in like, I was gonna say healthy weight, but like,
yeah, I thought they were starving themselves. No,
yeah, and then like it's like you see the pictures before and after. It's like before they're like all look healthy, and then by the end, like after,
they look
like everybody's so like
ghastly.
Slim and like so like
pale.
Yeah, bro. Even when they sang at the Oscars, I was like,
did you sing at the Oscar?
Yeah, the last year.
Oh shit, I didn't even know.
I was blown away. Like I was sitting there. Yo, that's why I got mad. And I'm about to go on a fucking tangent, but
speaking.
It's like you nominate Wicked for the Oscars.
It didn't win?
It didn't win. I think it only won like 1 or 2 for like costume design and stuff. But it didn't win for like best song. It didn't win for like vocals or like lead person. It didn't win any of those like top ones.
Wow.
These trash ass musical, Emilia Perez, stupid ass movie. You have you heard any of the clips from Emilia Perez?
No.
It's like
what that is,
the worst. I kind of like don't want to pull it up.
Her dad, that's how ass it is. You don't want to pull that shit up. So that shit is trash. Damn, you riding for Wicked, nigga. What?
It's this beat Wicked.
2 women, a woman, 2 men.
Man to woman.
From penis to vagina.
Bro, I'm telling you,
that was like those like Baby Shark songs.
Bro, you notice how they didn't get them to perform at the Oscars? When your opening act is Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Defying Gravity.
Dude, I kind of like that.
How do you not give them
men
the
to woman, penis to vagina? Like that's tough.
Online, everybody was so mad that Emilia Perez won, and everybody was saying this is how you know that like the Oscars is just whoever like
they owe somebody
or
a
something.
Favor. Yeah, they owe somebody a favor, and they were like, "Listen, we're gonna make it work, but gosh,
yeah, bro,
gosh,
that shit was
hurt.
so
I'm not gonna lie. Listen,
ass.
I don't even like Wicked yet. I didn't even watch it, but that shit was ass,
bro. That shit,
was ass.
And you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna be like, at the very least, you're gonna come out going, "Yo, these people can sing." At the very least,
I'm not gonna lie.
You're never gonna come out and go, yeah, these people can sing. Like, this is great. Like, this is Oscar worthy.
Were they just plastic surgeons? You're talking about a rhinoplasty?
I genuinely don't even know, bro.
And
then, this is the movie. I don't know if you saw the clip that like Selena Gomez was in singing in Spanish, but it sounded horrible, and everybody was like coming after her, bro. It was
she can't sing no more.
She can't talk Spanish.
Oh, so she was like, "Hola, esta aquí."
Yeah, literally like that. Yeah. I think we can start moving into like the worst of the worst, the politics.
Oh, blue wave, baby,
Bro,
that's interesting. Well, it's to what you said. You know how you said that Republicans did a really good job using the social media?
Yeah.
The Democrats picked up on the wave,
yep,
and was able to basically secure the bag for the like whatever they did, like for the governors and shit. So I just think it's that in reverse.
Do you want to start off? I guess we're already in wins. Mamdani won.
Yeah, Zoran Mamdani. I love when they did that shit. They were like, "Mama Lobo,
you're so dumb." Yeah, Mamdani won New York.
Yeah, shouts out.
Mikey Sherrill won Jersey.
Shout out Mikey. Same shit.
I think a lot of states that were already blue stayed blue, and then I think a couple of swing states did
turn blue. I think they turned
blue.
like 4 or something.
Yeah, something like that. So how do you feel? Like do you feel like anything right now? Like is there like I just want to get like your initial reaction to the fact that like blue won a countrywide, you know?
Okay, so I think in terms of I'm not really necessarily Democrats. I don't really care. But I think in terms of people voting for themselves and seeing what's going on with Donald Trump and them not liking it, it's nice to see, especially a lot of young voters, because apparently the young voter turnout was pretty good.
Yeah.
So like seeing people
Thanks
exercise, shots out, you know what I'm saying?
No, we continue.
But like, you know, there was a lot of younger voters, which is really good. And I think for the, you know, I think a lot of it was due to the social media poll, not even like policies per se.
Yeah,
you know, they like he was running on affordability and all that good shit. But I think it's kind of reactionary based off of what the Republicans and the right are doing. So, you know, in that way, it's not bad. But I think this is just the first step.
Yeah.
So I'm happy we got here. But now it's like, let's see what really happens. Like now, like, like it's cool, but that doesn't mean all of our problems are solved magically. Yeah. Now it's time to get dirty. Let's see what really happens. So let's see what bill he can pass, what gets blocked, who blocks it. Let's see what passes, what doesn't pass.
Mamdani.
Not even Mamdani, but like anybody that's running, because like even you saw they blocked food stamps again. I think the Supreme Court said that they approved it. So we gotta figure out who these niggas are. Yeah, like that's the next step. Like, so when we're now trying to push these policies and trying to like, oh yeah, like this is what we want. The people that are blocking it, the people that are standing in our way, we have to understand who those people are, why they're voting that way, and then it's up to us to change that when it's time to get serious.
Yeah. I think I've seen a lot of Democrats acting like the war's over.
No,
acting like, you see what happened? We turned everybody blue, boy. And it's like, my initial reaction was, don't celebrate yet, because you honestly haven't even won much.
Yeah, not right.
This is a small win in the big picture. And in reality, a lot of these people, other than Mamdani, because I think Mamdani is the exception here. Other than Mamdani, everybody else ran on, we hate Trump. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing I've said for the longest time. It gets to a point where you can't keep doing that. You know, I think people didn't come out to vote blue. They came out to vote against red. I think that's the biggest thing that happened other than Mamdani. I think other than Mamdani, people came out to vote for Mamdani. They didn't come out to vote for blue or red. Yeah. This was bigger than that. I think Democrats are failing to notice people aren't in support of you. They just hate this guy that much.
Yeah.
If there was any way, like if we had a different Republican president, I think this turnout maybe wouldn't have been as much.
Such a landslide.
Yeah. I think because Trump is so retarded, I think that's why people came out, because they felt like we can't have this. And again, a lot of, like, we even spoke about it with Mikey Sherrill specifically, a lot of her commercials and stuff where these people are MAGA or these people, cool, what are you doing? Like, what are you offering? The last time this happened was Biden. And guess what? His next term, everybody flipped on him because everybody hated him. We didn't know what he was running on. We just knew not Trump. And so I think you take this as a win, obviously, like you take this as a small victory, but now you build off of this. You have to keep educating your voters and the people on what you're doing, especially as you do them. You get me? I think that's a big thing that Cuomo used to do back when he was governor, is I think he would hold like weekly meetings explaining and telling what they're doing and stuff. I think everybody should try to like reflect that. Everybody should try to educate voters on what the Dems are actually doing. Because as of right now, you just know it's not Trump. That's it. Bro. What are you doing as Democrat to help the people, directly help the people? If Trump or any branch of the government is standing in your way, tell the people that. You get me? Yeah. Because if not, we're gonna be here going, yo, these Democrats aren't doing shit. Yeah, it's exactly what happened with Biden. Yeah. When you notice that some of the things that happened with Biden that he couldn't push through is because of the Republicans in some of the House of Representatives or some of the branches. So whatever.
Yeah, stop it.
It's like, yeah, exactly. So if you don't communicate that with us, we're gonna turn on you again, you know? And so I think right now you take the small victory, but nobody voted for you. They voted against somebody else. Give us a reason to vote for you. Give us a reason to represent you, to be like, yo, this is our guy or this is our girl. You get me? I think that's the biggest takeaway for me, other than Mamdani. Mamdani won by himself. Yeah. I think another reason why this really made me upset is because the optics are horrible for the Democrats when you see people just complained about Kamala Harris coming in and us not having a primary. Because sure, you can call it Biden being selfish and not wanting to like resign from the race until the last moment. But people complained about not having a primary to choose who they wanted to run. And then New York City comes, they host a primary, and the people vote for Mamdani. Mamdani wins by a landslide.
But Cuomo still.
And no Democrats supported him. No Democrats backed him. Hakeem Jeffries, so brave. I think like 3 days before Election Day, endorses him.
Yeah, last day, everybody started sliding out.
What? Kathy Hochul, governor of New York City. I'm willing to work with him. I'm just not going to endorse it. Obama refuses to endorse him.
Well, that's the infighting of politics, huh?
I think that's so... You can't call yourself the Progressive Party, the Democratic Party, and then when people vote for a primary...
Yeah, you can't not back him.
The people want this person.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, Cuomo's running as an independent, but I'm going to back him. That's not what the people want. That's not... The people are now looking at Democrats as crazy people because... Feel how you feel about Zoran. A lot of people see him as the hero right now. A lot of people see him as Superman.
Yeah, brother.
And when you're turning against Superman, even the Democrats, even the young Democrats are going that I know that I talk to people that I've had arguments about because they loved Kamala as like the option.
Yeah.
Are now going, why are these Democrats not understanding that this is who we want? This is what we want.
I think it's one of those things where it's instead of. I think for a long time, I think that's the problem with the Democratic Party. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of infighting just between them in general. I feel like the Republicans can at least agree on one thing. They didn't like Donald Trump at first, but once that nigga got the reins, they all fell in line.
Exactly.
Like, they kind of like, I'm not saying you got to fall in line like that, but they kind of got with the program. Now they're like, all right, this is our guy. Even though they probably didn't fuck with him, they got behind it like, all right, he's going to win. This is our fucking guy.
100%.
I think at this time, the Republicans are already set up in a way where they're already in line with one another and supporting all the way that they kind of have to do the same thing, especially if like the people say, hey, we like this guy. It's in your best interest, especially to win the next election and to set up, like you said, I think the AOC presidency thing low-key might be tough. Yeah. But in order to set up those things, you guys got to be on the same page and not play the politicking game within the party at this moment. If you won, it would be different. Then you could start being like, oh, I don't like this guy and start setting up your own political like lives and structures. But right now, you niggas lost.
Bro,
you got to come together at this moment.
Like I just said, everybody voted, or like it felt like a lot of people voted not for Dems, but against Trump. And then when people come out to vote for the Democrat,
they're like,
they're like, oh no, we don't like this guy.
Like that guy.
And it's like, okay, wait, so what the fuck? People really like. I think people are starting to notice that there's a shift, and it's no longer red or blue. I think especially young people, because people I talk to that are way more educated on this shit than me, they're like, yeah, who gives a fuck whether they're Democrat or Republican? Because honestly, you can't trust either. Right?
I want to afford rent.
No, literally.
I just want to live without having to be a wage slave.
It's insane. And bro, Chuck Schumer's stupid ass talking about vote blue no matter who. And then Mamdani comes in. Cuomo. Let's vote for the guy that was in charge of a lot of old people dying during COVID. The guy that has 13 sexual assault cases allegedly.
Hey, you gotta throw that allegedly in there, you know?
All that is alleged. But
that's what I'm saying.
It's like, at the very least, you saw people very upset with Cuomo, and you saw people loving Mamdani, and you saw that Mamdani succeeded where a lot of Democrats fail, and that's messaging. That's getting to the young people, but also getting to other people. You saw him in the streets of like the Bronx, or like talking with people.
His
that
marketing
voted.
Team, the Govt,
bro, insane.
The Govt.
Yeah,
it's. I was just gonna say you're right when it comes to like it's a bad precedent to set when you have a Democratic candidate that's elected democratically, and then every Democrat backs the nigga that's running against the primary elected. Like, what kind of standard does that set?
What are we talking
in
about?
general?
Because then now that doesn't give me hope. As somebody that's a lifelong Democrat, I'm a registered Democrat. How does that give me hope for, let's say, an AOC running in the future for president. She wins primary, and then they're like, I don't know, and they start backing somebody else.
This guy's gonna tell them.
Yeah, it's like, what are we talking about? Which AOC, I think, should run elsewhere. I think she needs to give it some time.
Why do you say that?
I've been on her side this whole time. I've been really rooting for her. I just think presidency, she still has years to like build.
She's that media team, baby.
I just think, well, she's with Mamdani. And another thing I love about her is she's on live almost weekly, Instagram live, answering questions, talking to the people.
That's tough.
And she's literally like people will say, or like you saw the chick that like, I want to get the tweet up so bad. That came in 5th in a race in like the swimming Olympics, and she said something about AOC, and AOC came back at her.
Oh, don't tell me she was like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, that's why you're 5th.
Oh man.
But wait, how does she sound like in arguments? Is she like media trained as in like,
brother, she's a Latina. Like guess what?
Like the mumble, the jargon though, how they're like, hi, my name is this and that. Like I feel like Mikey Sherrill had a hard time speaking.
Yes.
When people like when it was like being like quick and snappy and like thinking on your feet, she kind of struggled a little bit, and they were able to clip that and make that something that was bad. Like, I don't know about AOC. I don't know if she's quick witted or able to bounce back in an articulate manner type shit.
So Riley Gaines, swimmer, posted.
Is that white girl?
Yeah. She posted a picture of Bernie, AOC, and Mamdani, and she captioned it, "We're being destroyed from within." AOC then replies, "Maybe if you channeled all this anger into swimming faster, you wouldn't have came in 5th." At the very least, I like that type of energy. You get me? Like I like that.
Now.
Yeah.
We coming at
Trump changed the game. Trump, you can't be. And so AOC is great at talking. Like she is. There's a reason her, Mamdani, and Bernie are all like in their clique.
The coalition.
It's because they're all great at social media. They're all great at messaging. They're all great at talking in front of crowds and making you feel like, yo, these people are really for us. I just think also the way things are looking, especially with Mamdani, I'm starting to get an eerie feeling from the Democratic Party. Maybe that's the only reason why I don't want her to run for president. I get this eerie feeling that no matter what, she's going to be betrayed. Same thing that happened to Bernie when Bernie was running, and then the Democrats turned on him, and they had a whole smear campaign against him, and all these things came to light of like, oh, look at what they're talking about Bernie. And then he himself says his own party turned on him.
You know what? I think if she follows I think you said the politics have changed, especially from Donald Trump. I think if she runs on the same kind of thing Mamdani did, like she has 3 or 4 things that are easily digestible to the crowd. That you could speak on, and everybody can like just agree on it. Like that affordability shit. If she could run on something like that for a campaign, if she does run for the president, I don't think it matters what the Democrats do. Because then at that point, you would associate her with those 4 or 5 things naturally outside of whatever they're talking about. So like, oh, you heard that about AOC? Like, yeah, sure, but last time I checked, she was running on this, and that.
So no, you're right.
I think that's real. She might get betrayed, but if she can take that win from like Mamdani and run on something that the people could see with their eyes and be like, damn, I'm poor as fuck right now. Affordability would go crazy. Or housing would go crazy.
Then you're right. You're right.
Because Donald Trump did the same thing. What did he do? The wall, make America great again, and immigration, and what else?
Groceries.
And groceries. That's the 4 things he ran on. If they could get 4 things that they could fucking run on, and it's better than the other guy, I don't think it matters who flips on what. We saw it in New York. It don't matter who flips on what. They could do whatever they want. Nigga said, get that nigga Cuomo out of here, bro.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. If anything, this Mamdani win should represent that she does have a chance. Because even when his party turned against him, the people still showed up and what's the saying? Showed up and showed out for him. So I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
But she got to speak to the people the same way that you were saying, like on Instagram Live. She got to keep that and just sloganize it. That's the thing. You just need a mean ass slogan.
100%. Yeah, I think whoever was on Mamdani's marketing team is going to be working overtime when she decides to run for president.
He ran on one word, affordability. And I think it literally like the one thing that people have been asking for so long, he ran on one word. I don't even know what the fuck else this nigga's talking about. If there's one thing I saw about Mamdani everywhere, He's like, I'm trying to make New York affordable again. Affordable.
You know what's crazy too?
What?
We were talking about Jack Ciattarelli low-key bringing back like identity politics.
Yeah.
Mamdani, I don't even think mentioned identity politics. I don't remember hearing a trans thing about him. Like, I don't remember hearing anything about LGBTQ. I don't remember. My boy just said, fuck all that. Like,
Bro,
who cares about, like,
if you're busting
gay?
niggas' cheeks out
who
and
cares?
you're still poor?
Yeah. Like,
affordability sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's where a lot of us are. It's like, that's probably a big reason why, like, people were saying, bringing up the identity politics for Jack Ciattarelli. Because it's like, bro, we're way past this right now. People don't have time to hate when they can't pay their
niggas
rent.
don't even be reading for real, bro.
Yeah.
I think our literacy rate has dropped. What are we talking? Who cares? Niggas are talking about digging out cheeks.
Yeah.
Do you even remember one time we even talked about that shit in school? I can't even recall it. I didn't pay attention. I was a bad student.
Yeah.
But you know how many niggas that were just like me?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's so funny because you think that identity politics plays a big card, and Trump be trying to like come back to it. Like, and as somebody that I think there's Trump haters out there, which obviously, whoa, groundbreak. I think there are people that, good or bad, no matter what, Trump is the bad guy.
Yeah.
If he does something good, he's still failed.
Yeah.
If he makes gas or whatever, you're gonna, because obviously
cheaper.
he can't. But if, let's say, under his administration, gas falls to $1, there's gonna be, why didn't it fall to 50 cents?
Yeah.
But as somebody that I think, I'm like, I give him his credit when he does good. I, obviously bash him when he does bad. I think, I feel right now that things aren't as bad. Maybe that's controversial. I feel like my groceries have been more affordable. They're still higher. They're still high. I feel like they have been more affordable. I feel like gas has been more affordable. Now, some people I talk to that are more educated than myself are saying that we're feeling the after effects of like Biden, Kamala stuff. So I don't know who to blame. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just know how it feels. And this is why I think some Trump voters came back for him this election, because they remember the feeling. They remember the feeling of, I felt like I could afford things, whether it was because of Trump or because of Obama's old things, whatever. So I think I think that's the biggest thing right now. And say what you will about Trump and whatever, Mamdani, if he can at least make a couple of those things feel affordable, if he can open up some grocery stores with like cheaper groceries, if he can make like a couple bus routes free, people are gonna feel
good.
Like, yeah, exactly.
But you know what's funny though? I you're saying it feels affordable and shit for grocery and shit. There's mad niggas not eating because of SNAP.
Oh yeah,
and all that. So shit.
That's different. So that's I think we're getting into.
See what I'm saying? Niggas, they brought it back and they stopped it again.
Government shutdown. How? I want to ask you how you feel. I bet I know exactly where this is going, anyways. But I'm curious.
I think the Democrats are still staying firm. I don't think it's them that's necessarily shutting it down. It's because this is a response to the Medicare cuts, which is fucked up. It's just fucked up, nigga.
Yeah.
And if they reopen it, that sets the precedent that no matter what happens, they're not gonna fight back. And if the Republicans just throw a hissy fit and they're like, eventually the Democrats are gonna cave and be like, well, okay. So you gotta stand on it, nigga. You gotta stand on it. You gotta stand on it.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of pushback. Can't the same be said about the Republicans?
In what way?
If they give in to the Democrats demanding in this way, now anytime the Democrats want something and they can't get it, we're just gonna wait till November 21st, and we're gonna throw a fit. We're gonna shut the government down, and we're not gonna. And then now we have to give them their way. I'm just saying the same way you're saying.
No, I understand it could be flipped, but I think politically right now, especially these last couple of years, I don't think the Democrats have even done that once.
Well, no, but that's what I mean. So the Republicans can't give in to the Democrats right now because of that same optics. The same optics that you're saying right now about the Democrats can't, let go.
You're basically saying they could say the same thing, but I don't think that's applicable in this context because of what they're trying to pass.
I think my opinion on this is the Democrats tried, they fought a good fight. It's not the end. you still have, we look at things like Prop 50 that just passed in California, and you guys are doing like fighting the good fight in other areas correctly. You know, some Republicans would say not correctly, whatever the fuck. But there are other avenues. I think trying to say that you're being benevolent when there are people starving and stuff, knowing that you're dealing with people that aren't going to budge with, you know, obviously I get your reasonings are good, but if I'm trying to protect you by making sure you don't get funding still because I'm using you as leverage as it's being presented, Bernie Sanders, all these Democrats have been saying we're gonna lose our leverage if we don't. People don't want to hear that they're leverage when they're not getting their benefits, when they're not getting paid. You see what's happening with the airports right now. When people aren't getting paid, when they're not getting their benefits to be able to eat, to provide for their family, don't fucking call me leverage. They don't care. I'm telling you from the experience, and I talked to a handful of people that are, one, losing their pay, whether they work as like at the airport for some stuff or they actually work for the government in like big boy jobs. It's these people are not getting paid, and some people can afford, and they're like, you know what, like I have my savings. They're fighting a good fight. I get it. And some people are literally telling me, they're like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't have money for my rent. Who gives a fuck about healthcare right now? I'm not gonna be around. Like I'm not gonna be able to like pay my shit if. And then I know people that are on SNAP, on EBT. Some people I know got cut from EBT because they don't have it. Some people I know they're waiting on SNAP to come back because they need that help. They're going to food banks to get help. They don't give a fuck about what's going on with the healthcare. I think you're fighting a good fight, and it's the same thing that we were saying about when we were giving Israel their good grace. You know, if you are the good guys, you can't let the innocent people get hurt in the process, because then people aren't looking at you as the good guys as much anymore. I think
it's tricky because it feels like they're being strong armed into basically like they have no choice,
and they're strong arming the Republicans as well. They're strong arming by saying we're not opening up until. And AOC, speaking about AOC, you were talking about how good is she? Mm-hmm. She's part of the people that is getting a lot of shit for this government shutdown. Mm. And she's saying, my door is open if y'all Republicans want to come and talk and actually.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's interesting that the fault, like we're all of our blame is going to the Democrats, but I feel like the Republicans haven't made an effort to compromise in any kind of way at all. Anything.
They're not even showing up. Like some Republicans aren't even showing up.
I feel like
you're right. You're 100% right.
There should be at least some sort of way for the government to come together from both parties and talk about it. No, we're not doing nothing. That's fine.
The only reason. And I agree wholeheartedly.
You gotta hold them responsible to some degree.
100%. But if we claim and already know that they're pieces of shits, we need y'all to not be pieces of shits. Yeah, I mean, Democrats. Because I know a lot of Democrats that are blaming the Republicans, but still going, yo, but we need these Democrats to give up. Like, we need these Democrats to fight somewhere else.
I think
with the benefits. Because they're like, it's the Republicans. Especially for my Democrats friends, they're like, we know they're pieces of shits. We know that they're willing to let people starve to get their ways. We just didn't expect it from our people. And I get it. It's a good fight. But I think once we start hitting people the 30 days plus, I think we're on week, like we're on 37 days or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I think it feels like the Republicans are using like starving people out to forcefully pass their shit because we got no choice, right? But I think, unfortunately, when you think about it, you got to think about it in terms that's, you know, kind of demeaning in a lot of ways, where like when you think about leverage, like, damn, you don't want to feel like leverage, and I don't think you should feel like leverage, but the truth of the matter is that's what that is. Yeah. Like, you lose a lot of stake in the game when you give up. Like, they're going to be giving up a lot of grounds. Like, this Medicaid cut is not, it's like it might provide relief now, but it might set a dangerous precedent forward, like going forward. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, of course.
I feel for people. I do think they should have to come together, and I think we should, the same way that we're saying, hey, the Democrats are probably like come open. I think if the Democrats are willing to come to some sort of agreement, then I think the Republicans they bear the other half of that blame. Hey,
of course,
you actually be able to compromise something and come to some standing, because You at least got to help the people. I think it's not right for the people to do it, but I also think I don't want to say sacrifices, but there's no easy way out of this. Like the way that this is set up, somebody's gonna get fucked some way.
I think they have to. What I think is gonna happen, and clip it. This is gonna happen. Clip it. And when it happens, I'm putting this video out immediately.
Yeah.
Democrats are gonna concede. They're gonna say, you know what, we're doing this because we hear you. You know, obviously they're gonna play the good guy card, which they should in this situation. We hear you. You know, we're trying to fight for you, but at the same time, the people we're fighting for are starving right now. The people we're fighting for are going to be homeless because they can't afford rent. So, you know what? We're going to concede. And when shit goes bad, when these Medicaid cuts happen, remember your enemy, Donald Trump. And then they're going to use that leverage that they then build to help in future elections and future things like we're looking at with Prop 50, which had... outstanding support.
I think the consequences of doing that leads to more suffering. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I
like the Medicare
understand.
cuts are going to be worse than these probably 37 days when you compare one to the other.
I completely
in terms
understand.
of like cataclysmic getting fucked.
But when people can't feed their families, or pay their rent, they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They genuinely do not give a fuck.
Well, I think.
There are TSA workers not even showing up to work now because they need to find something else to make money. There, airports, dozen flights canceled by United at EWR because of the government shutdown. Like, what are we talking about? And it's holiday season.
I think they need to come to a compromise immediately. I don't think
this is my thing.
I think they should stand on it, and I think if they're gonna. When they stand on it, they need to say we are open to negotiate. If there is no negotiation on the other side, you have to hold them responsible as well.
But that's the part.
Like, they got to try that. Like,
I'm getting at. They've been doing that. They got to
like plaster that on the fucking walls everywhere that they go.
They've been doing that, and I think at this point you fought a good fight, but there's other ways to fight. And you're right. There are going to be people that lose their Medicaid and stuff. But right now in this moment, you're the ones being blamed for this because technically it is them. It is them holding it back. Because the Republicans are pieces of shits. I think you run on, like, you come back, you announce, look at these pieces of shits. We're only doing this for you. We were doing this for you. And you know what? The people told us not to do it anymore. We're done being the bad guys, and we're going to show y'all who. I think at that point, I just don't see another situation where, because I think if you keep fighting, Republicans aren't going to concede and give you what you want. Maybe you end up meeting in the middle. But I doubt that's even going to happen.
I think, yeah.
So how long are we going to stay closed for?
In terms of actuality, I hope they can meet in the middle somewhere. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, I hope they can.
Yeah, if this was the dream situation, yeah.
If they don't, I think people are in... There's a lot more suffering to come. So unfortunately, in my
to ask you a question, since you're saying keep fighting the fight, how long is fighting the fight? Like, how long should they go before they're like, bet we, you know what,
it's already record, like, this is already
yeah. The longest one before this, I think, was 31 days under Trump.
I think if you're gonna fight the fight, it could only be like another month, not like if that.
And that's the thing. At that point,
but I think you gotta.
If you're gonna concede in a month, I think you just concede now.
I think they gotta make a. I feel like I gotta see, like, they don't. I think they need a media team to be pushing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're still living life.
yeah.
And we're just like, the government is shut down. Why? It's easy to just say that because the Democrats. Yes, but why? Like, I don't think we're talking about the why. I think 100%. The why is getting lost. And I think if they had a better understanding, or maybe like a way to acknowledge to people, hey, the reason why we are doing this is because the inevitable Medicaid cuts are going to fuck you horribly.
Yeah.
It would be a lot easier. And at least it'll paint a different picture and it'll
when
give
you
them
concede
a different narrative.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not us, it's these big bad guys that they're literally they're passing the fuck you nigga die bill.
Yeah. No,
we're trying to fight against that, but we understand if it's too much, then we're going to concede. I think that would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But I feel like they need to give themselves a shot to do that. But if they're not going to do that, then you're right. At that point, you got to just concede.
Yeah.
But they need to do a better job telling us and letting people know that it's them. We're trying to concede. We're trying to make this work for the people because these are the people that it's going to affect.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
until they do that, you're right. You might as well just concede.
This is what AOC was saying on it.
Will say, because I saw some senators speculating about this, and I saw some Republican members of Congress saying, oh, well, if we have this shutdown, it's because of AOC. Well, if that's the case, my office is open and you are free to walk in and negotiate with me directly. Because what I'm not going to do is tolerate 4 million uninsured Americans because Donald Trump decided one day that he wants to just make sure that kids are dying because they don't have access to insurance. That's what's not going to happen. And so if those senators think that we're having a shutdown because of me, they're free to enter my office and negotiate, because what we're not going to do is allow all of millions of people in this country to not be able to afford their insulin and their chemotherapy. So come strike a deal with me if that's what they really think is going on.
I respect that. I respect that. We need more of that.
The irony is, I was just telling you, you can't keep running against this bad guy, and then when you need to show he's the bad guy, there's no marketing behind it. There's it's only election time that they go, you know what, let me show how bad Donald Trump is. But when you need stuff like this passed, for some reason,
we don't talk about it. That's what we need. I need to see that shit everywhere, nigga.
Yeah, 100%.
That paints a much clearer picture. Yep. And at least for the Democrats, it's a much better look.
Yeah.
So, because I feel like the Republicans, they're shameless.
So fine, right?
Right now,
it does paint a better look, man. You know.
Yeah, fine Latinas. Like,
but continue.
But I think what we've seen, the Republicans are shameless. They're bust downs. They're willing to do anything to get what they want.
Republicans in office.
No, in office. In this term,
I don't want to just say Republicans
in Trump's
in general.
elections. Right now, these niggas suck.
Yeah.
They're willing to do whatever, whenever to get what they need. In their opinion, they're willing to kill people. They're willing to step over everything. They don't give a fuck, nigga. They will bust down on the side of the street. They will flip their body. It does not matter. They're willing to do anything and everything. They're going to leverage Christianity. They're going to leverage whatever they want to get it, even if they don't feel that way.
Yeah, and
so you got to understand that, and you got to frame it in a way to expose what they're doing. So you know that they're going to flip this on you no matter what.
Yeah.
Even though this is their fault, they're going to say, hey, look, they're stopping us from doing it. But it's up to you guys to respond and say, the reason why we're doing it is to protect your rights or your Medicaid and stuff like that. They need to plaster that shit everywhere, nigga.
And I think also the optics look bad because one of the things she mentioned there was insulin. And Trump recently announced that 2026, one of his projects is lowering insulin to like half the cost. So now the same people you're running against saying that these people are going to, like, people aren't going to be able to afford these things because there's like prices are going to be skyrocketing. The same people you're villainizing are now using you not letting the government open back up while going, oh, look, they're concerned about this. Oh, but I'm helping with that. Trump is playing a game.
He's playing it really good.
And these Democrats are falling in line. And now you guys look like the bad guys. And guess what? Trump wanted this shutdown. Trump wanted this because that now they had the excuse to fire a bunch of people, to do a bunch of things. He wanted this. Y'all fell into his trap. And now I get it. You're being benevolent. You're being these good people trying to protect people. But at the same time, you have to realize you're playing his game and he's villainizing you now. He's villainizing you and he's playing the exact same cards you're playing. I'm trying to protect people from these price gouging. So I'm going to do something good while the Democrats are keeping the government shut down. Bro, it's a game and the optics are bad. And I think it's time to concede. I think it's time to push in other areas where you can fight. Prop 50, that was a success. And I think stuff like that. And I had to do like 30 minutes of research to even understand what Prop 50 was.
What is Prop 50?
It's so California, as you know, House of Representatives. House of Representatives. I'm trying to like remember what it is. Each state is divided by lines into districts.
Yeah.
House of Representatives, you get one vote per district.
Yeah.
These districts obviously tend to lean red or blue.
Yeah.
And so what the reason I believe that this even was proposed is because Democrats are saying that Republicans played a little funky game in Texas. So the Democrats played that game with Prop 50 in California, changing the lines. Yeah, moving the lines. So then now these districts are kind of getting reorganized, and these people are going to have more. So I think 4 Republican House representatives are now being swapped to Democrats. Okay. Giving it a little bit more of a fair game.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think, makes sense. So then I think some Democrats are starting to file like stuff in court saying that this isn't fair game, blah, 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 whatever. All I know is this is the battle you need to be focusing on. This is stuff like this, that you're doing it the right way. You're gaining power back. Stuff like endorsing a Mamdani, stuff like endorsing and celebrating Democrat wins while educating your people. This is what you need to be focusing on. And I get the fight that you're trying to make.
But doesn't that feel like you're using that just for PR? Like,
what do you mean?
So it's like, all right, we got to just give up on this like thing that's going to make mad niggas suffer, but we could use this to build the party to be better. That's kind of what it feels like.
No, I think the way you frame it is we try to protect our people, our Americans.
Yeah.
You frame it as we're not trying to protect Democrats. We're trying to protect Americans, red, blue, anything in between.
Yeah.
And the Republicans don't want to come to the table to negotiate. And we don't want you to keep starving. We don't want you to not be able to afford your rent. We don't want these workers to go unpaid. So we have to concede, even though we don't want to. Even though we know that the outcome is going to be millions of people losing Medicaid, millions of people. We want to help in other ways, and we're going to try to keep finding ways. But we think the thing right now that we can't keep doing is letting Trump be the reason why a lot of people are starving.
You don't think like when the Medicaid cuts do eventually come to fruition, they're going to look back at the Democrats and say, hey, why did you guys concede? You guys are fucking retards. Like, what the fuck is this?
If you're going to be the party of progressiveness, you're always going to be looked like that. You know, no matter what, whether they concede or not, you know, the people that just spent all this time not getting money, not being able to provide for their families, no matter what, are going to look back and go, oh, look at these people that like are the reason for this. Even if they're the same people benefiting from the government shutdown. Let's say Republicans tomorrow concede, you know, these are still going to be, these people are, even though they're going to be benefiting off of this, are still going to be like, yeah, but I didn't get paid, or yeah, I couldn't provide for my family this time. So look at y'all. And then if they do concede, these are going to be the same people going, damn, y'all should have held out, or damn, y'all should have done better with this. So I think no matter what, the Democrats are always going to be looked at in like a villain issue. Yeah. I think it's all about marketing. Like I think all of it now comes down to showing the people why these things are happening. You don't only run on Trump as a bad guy when you're running for office or running for a position in the government. You show that even when
you just got to show why you're a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like I can say Trump is a bad guy, but here's why. Here's what I'm trying to do.
For sure. But I think also I don't want to see Mikey Sherrill posting a picture of her handing out food to kids and go, no, that's fucking lame. You know, like that's not going to help in the long term. I think what you do is you do post something like that, but you sandwich it with post of what's going on in the government. Educating people is the most important thing here. You know,
in terms of marketing,
educating people is going to be the reason why you're looked at the way you're looked at. You know, whether it's educating them to like find out the good things that's happening. You know, with the stuff going on in California,
they gotta be more proactive in ways that, like, they gotta learn how to cut clips.
100%.
They gotta learn how to clip.
Hire me.
Yo, shout out. Yeah, he's good at making clips, nigga.
Donald Trump recently announced deals with major drug companies to lower insulin costs to $35 a month and provide deep discounts on diabetes medications for patients nationwide. At the very least, the optics are looking like the government shutdown is
it's not only insulin.
Of course.
And then it's one of those things like okay, so you're gonna strike a deal with companies.
Bro.
Like I'm
telling you, it's just you're in a hard position as a Democrat. And I think you fought a good fight. You represented. Now you have to concede. You have to show why you're conceding, that it's really because you still care. You know, you have to show that you still deeply care about these people, and you're only conceding because you're trying to help, because these people are so trashy, you know. And then you just got to be careful.
Yeah, right. Because the game is they're starving out your base, and you have to either let your base starve and tell them why they're starving, like, hey, it's their fault, or you give in to the eventual reckoning that's gonna fucking come and dunk on them.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, at least you're fed, right?
And even I feel like if like stuff with Medicaid goes through, Trump is still gonna find a way to like celebrate and make it about him. He's still gonna be like, look at what I did.
Of course, he's gonna be like, look at all.
I think that's why this shutdown isn't gonna work. I think that's why this holding out isn't gonna work. Until you give him something that he can say, I did this, it's not gonna work.
Damn. Well,
because with the shutdown, he can't say that right now. He can say these Democrats fought and I lost.
Yeah, in terms like it's tragic to think this way, but like to even get insurance, at least if you're hungry, I don't want to go to the doctor. So fuck it.
And I completely get the insurance thing too, but I think there's another battle to be said about.
There's people that are existing off of Medicaid. So like there's older people and stuff that need it that won't be able to get it.
Yeah.
So it's like technically they're just fucked. And it's like, well, get fucked, pussy. It's like, all right, well.
It's the Cuomo thing again, when he was putting people into these homes with COVID and stuff and like sending everybody to just die there.
Yeah.
But again, I think if it comes down to that, and if that's the harsh reality we live in, that's the harsh reality that Democrats are now going to be responsible to show the people. This is why we were fighting for you.
But then
y'all caught us.
The question arises, like, in betterment to prevent that, is it worth the suffering now?
Is it better for kids to be starving now? That's hard. That's a hard question to ask.
But then
that's a hard.
In response,
if you ask me,
people that are dying literally directly after having no Medicaid, like no access to those things. Like,
I promise you, if you tell me, I either have to pick my kids starving now or old people potentially dying in the future.
But it might not just be old people.
But I'm just saying, like for the sake of like the argument, for the sake of like, even if you want to generalize it, people not getting their insurance, not being able to afford insurance, my kid needs to eat now. I don't give a fuck. Let them fend for themselves, and I bet you the people that are going to lose the Medicaid are saying the same thing. These people on benefits, why don't they go work? Why don't they go do this? Well, there's also people on disability. Exactly. So it's like there's an argument to be made on both sides why this is such a fucked situation. And I wish we had a different...
I think the narrative needs to change. And it needs to be the fact that we're in this position because the Republicans are proposing bills to take this shit away.
Yeah.
Like they put it, they were able to pigeonhole the Democrats into a position and then market it to make it seem like this is their fault. When in reality, the reason why we got here is because these fuck ass bills that they're proposing.
Yeah.
And the things that they're taking away from people. And
you
now
mean the big beautiful bill wasn't a big beautiful bill.
What? Who would have seen that?
What?
But now we're having an argument on Democrats. They need to make a choice because people are dying. When in reality, the only reason why niggas are going hungry and fucked up is literally because of Republicans. They did not have to cut food stamps. They did not have to cut.
It's coming back
SNAP or anything like that. They did that on purpose.
I promise you.
They cut that.
I promise
Nobody
you.
else cut that.
Government's going to open back up. SNAP and stuff are going to come back. Trump's going, I was able to do this now because the Democrats conceded and I was finally able to open up. I'm telling you.
All my beautiful Americans.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to find a way to take credit. Exactly. Democrats are, I get it. You don't want to give him credit for anything because he doesn't deserve it. But
he's gonna take it.
That's the only way he's going to concede.
They were hungry.
Yeah.
I saved them.
Yup. I'm telling you.
Those Democrats.
That's why it pisses me off what he was talking about with, what is it, Uganda or something? Or where is it? What's going on right now?
It's Sudan, I think.
No.
Sudan?
It's somewhere.
Because the Christians are getting murdered.
Oh, is that Sudan then?
It's either Sudan or Uganda, maybe. I think it's Sudan. Fact check, but...
I keep thinking of Uganda because that's where Mamdani is from. His parents migrated to Uganda and then,
Dude,
Nigeria. But Nigeria, we're sending million or $1 billion?
It's a capture the Christian conservative.
$40 million sent recently in aid to address Christians dying was allocated to Nigeria. And then his defense to this, when they asked him, is he goes, people are dying. Bro, this is exactly what we were mad at Biden for. You're sending money elsewhere while people are starving over here.
Well, it's a play. It's a play to pull on people's heartstrings. Like, it's supposed to be like, look, I'm standing up for... If no one else is going to stand for Christians, I will. They're getting massacred, and I will not stand for this.
I promise you, a lot of Christians that I've spoken to, and all my opinions are just based on people I speak to, but they don't give a flying fuck. They hear $40 million.
Okay, that first off. Wait a minute.
They hear $40 million and they're going, and our food bank is running low on stuff because we can't get like additional help, or we can't get this and that. And people are, the number of people coming seeking help is much higher because of the government cuts and stuff that you're doing. And your excuse for sending $40 million overseas is because people are dying. Yeah, people are dying in your backyard. Well, clean up your house first before you go try to.
You're right.
You're not a benevolent person. You're still evil. Like this isn't helping you. I'm curious to see where that money is actually going. I'm curious if there's a Trump foundation in Nigeria or something, and that's where that money is going.
If the Nigerian government is failing them, what is 40 million going to do?
I don't believe that. It's
granted. I think it's like the whole. It's able to prop them up in a place where it's like, hey guys, like I see our Christians. I think it's to speak to the Christian base. I think a lot of like the Midwest and shit like that. He's like, look, our Christians are getting murdered by these dirty like Islamists. You know what I mean? The jihad and Boko Haram and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stand up for us Christians because that's what I do.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, yeah, people are technically dying. I do think shout out like to Nigeria. Well, not shout out to the people of Nigeria.
Of course.
Like the loss of life anywhere doesn't lose its value because it happened somewhere else. Of
course, yeah.
You know, and it's sad that we're in the position that we're in. But he's using this as a tool to prop himself up to be like, look, I'm saving the Christian. I'm a Christian man.
Look at how good I am.
Like, I'm a Christian man at the end of the day. But it's like, and also, I do want to say, having a party after cutting fucking SNAP benefits is the most dystopian thing in the universe, while building a how many $1 million ballroom? Is that what it is?
Yeah, brother, that one I'm cool with. Bro, it's privately funded.
In the midst of SNAP benefits,
optics are Democrats' fault.
You're right. The dirty Democrat.
Yeah, like it's not like he's using taxpayer money for it, and then the Democrats are the ones cutting causing the governments to be shut down, not him. I can see why in his mind it makes sense.
Yeah, that's very.
If I'm putting myself in the shoes of a James Bond villain, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, of course. It's like, dude, just let me pass this bill where I'm taking away everybody's shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But that's why like a lot of people I know were so upset with that $40 million being sent out, and especially his excuse of people are dying, like you don't understand, like blah, blah. And it's like, no, you don't understand. You're out of touch with what's going on here in your own country. And it's the same thing that we were telling Biden, where who gives a fuck about sending money elsewhere when you have people not being able to afford anything here. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford their rent.
Like I said,
they can't afford, even if we're talking about rising interest rates.
I think he's speaking to the MAGA base though. Like I think we got to put we're under the context of somebody like it's either we're moderate or we're left leaning, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, hey, we need this shit to be situated. There's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah. So they're under the framework that it's a Democrat's fault that the government shut down. They're not getting their benefits. On top of that, and now they see the glorious president helping out the Christian folk. By making sure like all those dirty Islamists, like you know the jihad, the Boko Haram, like all those people, Al Qaeda, he's fighting the good fight for Christians against them, and these evil people are stopping their benefit. That's how it's framed. To 90% of niggas in the middle. Like you have these two places, and maybe like wherever the fuck Oregon is, like Portland, Oregon, and then there's everybody else in the middle of fucking nowhere. So to them, in their mind, it's so easy to be like, yeah, you're right. He's just building a ballroom because he's trying to flex because we're America.
Yeah,
and it's like, I know technically they're passing this bill, but we don't even need Medicaid. And it's like, oh, those dirty Democrats are stopping. They're taking the food out of my mouth. I need help,
bro. Yeah.
But he's fighting a good fight for it. Like, there's an ability to kind of like get trapped in the wormhole or like the vortex of, oh, he's actually just trying to help us good folk out.
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta figure out a way. It's either they're lost or we got to figure out a way to kind of like frame this narrative differently. Because no matter what, for some reason, a lot of people are still convinced that they're being helped by all this fucked up shit.
We have such a great president.
Right? It's like he's helping us.
Well, again, I think also it comes down to the fact that like you see somebody like me, like what I just said, of it feels good. You know, it feels like everything is getting a little better. You know, gas is back down to like, I think I got it for $2.59 the other
also,
day.
I think for you, because
exactly, no, of course.
Yeah, because we got some money to like. We're not on food stamps,
but that's what I mean. So like, I think like the middle class people don't understand what's really going on. Even if you're lower middle class, you still don't fully understand what's going on with the lower class and why this fight is being fought. When you're like, well, you know, my insurance is pretty high, but
everything
you know,
takes time to have an effect.
Yeah,
and the things that we're gonna feel from Donald Trump is not gonna take effect necessarily. There's certain things we're gonna feel immediately, like ice and all those things, but all those like Medicaid cuts and policy, it's not gonna hurt now, nigga.
Yeah,
it's gonna hurt probably when he's out of office.
Yeah,
the most.
Yeah.
And we're gonna sit here for the next 4 years after that, wondering why the fuck everything is ass and we can't afford shit. That's when it's gonna happen.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, thank God we only got one more year of this guy.
I don't even. Has it even been 1 year?
No. Oh yeah. It recently hit a year.
If there's one thing I can say, this shit is entertaining.
Has it hit a year?
I don't think so.
Yeah. He got in office 24, so 25. Yeah.
No, I thought you got to wait till 26, because I thought January is when he's in, like he's in office officially. No.
Huh.
Right. Because I thought they give him the seat sometime in January. Or I could be 100% fucking wrong.
Yo, shout out Perplexity. Like, it's like another AI.
Oh,
this one's really good with research. Like, I fucking love it. Yeah.
I'm about to buy that. I'm about to get that one too. Shit.
Yeah, January 2026. January 20th. So we haven't even been a year in. Yeah, we're in for a long ride.
Listen.
We're in for a long ride. But Wicked comes out next week.
Bro, we're in for tumultuous fucking real bad times. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as the people, it's important at this time we stick together.
And, you know,
that's what I think.
Actually, shout out to like a lot of the companies. I think like Aldi's doing it, Walmart's doing it, where they're coming out with these like big specials for like Thanksgiving. That's really when I think like everybody, Democrats, Republican, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming, and if these people don't get their benefits, if they don't get their money, I promise you, like, it's already happening. There's videos on all over online of people looting places like Target and stuff, running right back out with carts full of shit. It's I know if y'all don't want to start a civil war, like it's obviously not going to be a civil war.
I'm happy Aldi's and stuff are doing that, but they're not doing that to be nice. Fuck them. The only people that I would shout out, to be quite honest, is the food banks. It's the people that are volunteering. I think it's like the churches that are opening and giving food and using the money that they receive to donate to people.
Yeah.
I think those are the people that I want to be like, hey, shots out, keep the fight going. That's appreciate. That's love. Fuck those big ass niggas. They don't care. They're only doing that so people can buy shit.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure though, like some of the deals that are going on with some of these big companies are specifically like they're going to be taking an L on these. Like I think either way, whether they're trying to be good people or
they're
not.
They're not trying to be good people. I either see way, one company trying to be a good person.
Either way, the optics are, at least in this moment, you could either do nothing or you could do something to try to look like a good guy.
Okay,
I can at least appreciate it. I can at least appreciate you trying to be a good person.
I don't share the same sentiment. Not with Walmart's and Aldi's. Only because, in my opinion, it's all about sales bottom lines and their stockholders. And a lot of the time, when they're raising these prices because they're still getting paid and they can still make their quarterlies and shit. The only reason why they're lowering the price is because nobody's buying anything. So everything is only as good as someone's willing to pay. So it's like if you're willing to pay $100 for this, I will always sell this at $100. If someone's willing to pay $150, I will sell it to $150. The second that nobody wants this shit for $150, I'm not like, I heard you guys.
Yeah.
I care about you. It's actually $100. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
I'm doing this to make sure my water bottles are getting sold.
Yep.
So this whole I understand it feels good being like, oh, I appreciate it. These niggas do not care about you. They never cared about you, and they never will care about you. If they could, they would kill you and eat you if it meant more money. I swear to God. Nigga, look at everything that's ever passed at any point in time ever. Whether it be the Nazis were around, whether slavery was around, these companies have always benefited and they always will. They didn't magically change their mind because it's like, oh, we're progressive now. We understand it. Don't forget, 4 years ago, they have rainbows painted across their chest. Now they don't give a fuck. They don't stand for anything. They stand for the bread, nigga. And we got to understand that. All this these companies, fuck these companies, man. They never cared about you and they never will. Don't ever forget that.
But they're selling a meal for 10 people at $40.
I know. Think about it. Wendy's used to have a 5 for $5 or 4 for $4.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit's like 4 for $7.
I think the thing you just touched on too is like, thank you for breaking down inflation. You know, when people say like inflation's gonna go down, inflation doesn't go down. Inflation just slows down. Yeah, I mean, people just stop. One of my clients that owns like a distributing company, he goes, once people realize I can sell that water bottle for $10, good luck trying to get me to sell it for $9. Good luck trying to get me to sell it for anything less than $10. He's like, because once even one person pays, bet. And that's just, so then he was like, so that's just the rate of inflation. When people say inflation needs to go down, it really means stop growing at the rate that it recently has been growing at. Because recently it's been, bet, yeah, I used to pay $6 for this. I'm putting it at $10. Oh, bet, we can even raise it to $12. And it's just been growing rapidly. And yeah.
Well, I think the government got to.
I just wanted to shout out Walmart, bro.
Man, fuck Walmart. Nigga, fuck Walmart, man.
Yeah, it's a rough time.
And I don't mean that by the people working there. Like all the people working there, all the people that work at these companies. Shouts out to y'all. Y'all make the shit work. I'm just saying in terms of like the corpos and the stock market guys, the people that be laying you off and all that shit. Like the company, the entity itself is what I have a problem with.
Yo,
more than anything.
As of like 30 minutes ago, Trump tweets out on his Truth Social, I am sorry that the American people are being terrorized by Democrats who have decided to shut the government down and make me and other Republicans continue Obamacare subsidies, which have been a windfall for health insurance companies and a disaster for the American people. The largest health insurance companies have seen their stock prices soar since the passage of Obamacare. Meanwhile, Americans' premiums have been more than doubled, contrary to President Obama's promise. I believe that the money should go directly to the people to purchase better healthcare and create competition. This enrichment of health insurance companies must stop. It is long past time to lower premiums, not enrich insurance companies. I stand ready to work with both parties to solve this problem once the government is open. Stop terrorizing the American people. Stop pushing failed policies. Give it up.
See?
I told you it's gonna end with some way he needs to take the win for it. That's the only way. That's the only way this ends.
It doesn't have to be.
And I think another problem is, and maybe I'm wrong, this is just an in the moment thing. I think some Democrats are also playing the ego game of, we want you to know this was from us. You know what I mean? If things happen, we want you to know that we helped do this because of the government shutdown. We want you. It gets to a point where not everybody, like the same thing you're saying about Walmart, these people have political aspirations. Some of these people's terms are like running out soon. Like I think like Hochul is running, like this is like her last year.
I think
it's like these people, as much as they care about you, they also care about the optics when they start running for a seat in the House of Representatives, or when they start running for president. You know, these people care about the optics too. I think at the end of the day, the same thing you're saying about these big companies can be said about these politicians. They don't care about you. As much as it comes across as truthful, and as much as I believe in AOC when she says things like that, you know, her speech was very convincing. I'm hopeful that a lot of, or at least some Democrats are really like that. But let's not also forget that part of the shutdown probably is going to continue until they agree on who gets to celebrate the win. Part of this comes down to, I just want my side to win a little bit more so that I can say, look, I did it, you know? And I think at the end of the day, I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think we expect this from Trump. We hope that the Democrats aren't running on it. We hope that I'm proven wrong. And by the end of it, they could see just because he's bragging doesn't mean I can't brag about it and be like, nah, he lying. It was all because of us. Hopefully. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens.
At the end of the day, the day's got to end and you niggas will be hungry. And I hope that changes. The
first response, the Democratic Party is a criminal enterprise. True.
Like what? Just,
true.
What do you even say to that?
Bro, it's
not about parties, guys. It's not about parties. And I hope one day, and I think with at least seeing Zoran Mamdani, I have hope that people well, hopefully it wasn't just like a punchline for like 4 words and everything, because like politics are evolving. But I hope people are inclined to do their research and understand what works, and we all push for the betterment and stuff. That's what I never understood. Like people say welfare. I don't think there's anything wrong with basic needs being met for all humans, especially in our country.
Oh, we got us a socialist.
Maybe I am a socialist, but personally, like I'm just talking about housing, eating food. It don't gotta be a fucking 5-star meal, but you don't gotta be hungry either.
Yeah.
Going to school, actually like learning something, like not school district being fucked. I understand there's gonna be problems along the way, but I think to have that as a dream to strive for is not wrong.
Yeah.
Because I think opposite of that, I think a lot of times, like, is a lot of it hard to do? For sure. Guess what? We are the best country in the motherfucking world, nigga.
Yep.
We got how many billions and trillions and millions of fucking dollars going everywhere? If there was ever a place to happen, it could happen right motherfucking here, nigga.
Yeah. No,
and I don't see the problem with dreaming for a place like that, because I feel like sometimes it's like, oh, it's unrealistic. You know how much shit is unrealistic and fucked up, but people still do that shit, or move and have an aspiration. What is wrong with just wanting people to be I get you have a bottom line, and I get you want your bread, but at the end of the day, it's not worth other niggas' lives, nigga. It really ain't.
That's who wins the presidential election 2028. The person that runs on basic human rights.
Yeah.
I promise you. I've made a lot of promises. I'm gonna
we're gonna have a promise counter, and we're gonna see what came true, nigga.
And when everything is wrong, I'm gonna erase this episode. But
no, just blame me.
I promise you though, 2028, we're gonna flash back to this. The person that wins is gonna be running on the slogan "Basic Human Rights."
Yeah,
housing, healthcare.
Yeah.
Affordability on like other things,
eating food,
exactly. Basic human rights.
Those aren't handouts. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the American fucking con. Like, like it's not because you work any less hard that you shouldn't be able to eat. Like that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
And I think this is a little bit off topic, but the thing that bothers me too is Zoran is talking about a lot of the same shit that you're talking about, and like Republicans, even some Democrats that I've seen online, are calling him a communist, and they're saying like, and it's like, did we not learn anything? That like I think that's the real thing that I hate about politics right now, is everybody feels like they have to call you the extreme version of something, and then we wonder why people are getting shot up. We wonder why places are being like Molotov, you know? It's because people are presenting you as Hitler or the main person. And I was telling my girl, I can't blame you if I tell you that the next Hitler is right there and you go, shit, I got a gun. I can handle this. Yeah, you're being told that this person is the worst human being alive.
He's Muslim? You mean Al-Qaeda?
Yeah.
You mean Osama bin Laden?
The fucking clips of people going like, New York. You said you would never forget.
Bro, and it's a clip. It's like, hello, my brother. Assalamu alaikum.
My boy's Indian.
Yeah.
But funny. I guess he is Muslim, so I guess like.
Yeah, there's prayer rugs everywhere. Oh, nigga, that's funny.
That's so funny. It's like these people are just calling you the most extreme version and then wondering why.
Niggas have extreme answers.
Responses. Yeah. And then it's like, guys, we need to end political violence. Yeah, how about we end this political but again, Obama was calling Trump death to democracy.
Bro, okay, think about that comment you just saw.
On.
The Democratic Party is a criminal enterprise. Like, what is this? You know what's funny? He's not even wrong, but the truth could be said to both parties. But the fact that he's like, God damn it, the Republicans are just trying to save the world. These people are criminals. They're in his mind, the people that sit in the Democratic Party are literally criminals. So no matter what happens, this nigga's never gonna vote for him. He's like, they're fucking criminals.
Yeah. And then also something I'm seeing that Trump just posted 22 minutes ago. And I think Democrats not gonna like this, steal a page out of his playbook.
Yo, you
steal.
Nigga, this nigga is active, bro.
He's calling out senators by name, saying they're the reason why this shutdown is happening.
Yeah, you gotta take a page out the book.
When the Epstein files were being... and notice how quickly we move past the Epstein files. It's just a trendy thing now. It's literally just a trendy thing. Now politicians are using it in their videos to go, Trump, release the Epstein files. Anyways, I'm running for mayor. And it's like, but when Congress denied the release of the Epstein files, that would have been the moment for Democrats to post it and go, these are the people that voted against
these
the
are
release
the niggas
of
that
documents
said no.
of child sex trafficking rings.
Yeah.
That's the moment. Now, I'm not saying call them Hitler and stuff, you know.
No.
But
I think it's nice to just be like, these guys
hold these
are the
people
reason
responsible.
why.
Yeah,
this guy's name right here that's publicly available.
Exactly. Yeah.
He is the reason. He signed it to say no. He voted no. This man right here in this county said no.
Exactly. And then the reason I say they need to take a page out of Trump's book is because you look at what Trump's doing right now. He's calling it the Schumer shutdown. It's smart because now,
bro, it's like a slogan, bro.
Republicans
I'm telling you,
know who to villainize.
The
It's
Schumer
not
shutdown.
government.
And you know what's crazy?
It's not
That's
Democrats.
a good like the Schumer shutdown.
What did he say on Flagrant? He said, "Yeah, when I come up with a nickname, it's got to go pew. It's got to just roll off the tongue. It's got to."
Yeah, Schumer shutdown.
Yeah, he was like, I can't. I failed with Kamala because Comrade Kamala doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Yeah,
he's like, but Sleepy Biden. So
Sleepy Biden. Yeah,
it's
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe. There you go.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, it's so funny because he's so aware of these things.
Bro,
And
it's just
because he's playing the political game. He's been on
marketing,
TV. He's been on like all these things.
You know what's funny? If there's one thing I did notice, you could really change the world, nigga. You could literally just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If that nigga get elected, you could probably do whatever you want. You could make it to the NBA at 5'3". You probably could.
Yeah.
You know?
It's insane, bro. And it's just it's a sad time. I think seeing Mamdani win, seeing some states flip, it feels reassuring to in a way. Not because I'm a Democrat, like I want Democrats to win, but it's because people are starting to what's the word? People are starting to reject this current party, these current people
are arming
in power.
themselves politically.
Yeah, and I don't even mean Republicans specifically. I mean people like the older regimes that have been staying with the status quo, that have been fucking over people, whether you're Democrat or Republican. People are starting to reject you.
They're finally using their vote the way it should be used.
Did you vote?
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Who'd
you vote for? Who'd you vote for?
I vote for Mickey Shea.
Okay. I went to vote.
And you didn't vote?
I didn't get to. They told me I couldn't vote there.
That was like how long ago?
On the 4th.
It happened again?
On election day, I went to vote.
Again?
Yeah, it happened again. It happened again. I searched up this location.
You gotta go to this one.
Yeah. I wasn't home that day.
You gotta go to Arbor.
No.
Oh,
I can't.
you're in a different county.
I'm in a different county. I searched it up though. I searched up the place that I was going because I dropped my wife off at work.
Yeah.
And then there's a library close by.
Yeah.
And I saw that they're voting there by accident. I normally just go there to work.
Oh, okay.
I went and they were closed, but it said voting here. I'm like, all right, let me just. And I literally searched it up and I went onto their website and it said anybody, any county can come vote here. When I showed up, they go, you're not from this county. You can't vote here. Which I guess is my fault. Like, I guess I should have.
That's embarrassing. You'd be like, damn.
I was like,
I didn't want to vote anyway.
I set my vote up though.
You said, God, please.
Yeah, Mikey. But it, I don't know, man. And then people are like, yes, Mikey Sherrill is saving all of us. Shut the fuck up.
Like I said, it's one of those things where this is just the first step in a very long path.
I also didn't believe that Jack was going to win. We've been blue.
Like I said, no, I think we've had Republican government.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying like
the shit that this nigga was running on was just insane.
You think?
100%.
The shit that she's running on is insane.
Nigga,
she
getting rid of a sanctuary like status is nigga. No one was doing that shit.
Yeah,
and then being like,
crazy.
I stand for the people, so I'm gonna cut these corporations' taxes.
Controversial take here. I think.
Uh-oh.
I don't really think it's controversial. I think you're gonna agree wholeheartedly. Life is just better under Democratic ruling.
It is, nigga.
Like under Republican ruling,
that shit is ass.
It's not saying that one's policies are better than the others. I don't know. All I know is that it feels more peaceful when a Democrat is in office.
I'll put it this way.
Versus a Republican in office.
I hate to put it in these terms, but I feel like when these conservatives be running, it's just like the weird like white suit, soulless businessman.
Yeah.
Like wife in the kitchen, no hose type shit. Like they don't like nothing. They don't do shit. They don't party. They don't go out. They don't do shit. They just be at home doing nothing. Like my sales tax on up 2%. Like that's what that feels like. At least the Democratic Party, it fucking sucks a little bit because we still be struggling. But at least it's fun. It's more fun, at least to me. Niggas got drip. Listen, when I'm looking at these young Democratic niggas, they out here fitted up. They out here looking good. They out here moving. We got bad bitches on the party. Like, should be lit.
Really?
They be.
You think Democrats got the badder bitches? You think? I don't know, man. I don't know nothing.
Nigga, you think
I don't know nothing.
You think Republicans have badder bitches?
Badder
bitches than the Democratic Party.
I'm a married man. I can't have this conversation.
Just for this is food for thought. What? No. What party do you think your girl's at?
Yeah, she's definitely Democrat.
Oh, then that's an automatic.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Think about the states, right? Cali, blue. Miami, I think is that blue? Is that a blue state? It's not a blue state. Is that like a blue county?
Yeah, I think so.
Blue. New York,
blue.
Philly, blue. Jersey, blue. Brother.
Yeah.
What else do you need? I'm off. You talking about Utah? No disrespect to my Utah folks out there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, and
Minnesota?
Bro, another thing I wanted to touch on real quick before we're out was calling out the fucking hypocrisy from all these like people on their high horses standing up for what's going on in where is it like
Nigeria,
Saudi Arabia, or like with the Riyadh Comedy Festival and stuff.
Oh yeah. Now niggas are mad about it.
Everybody's quiet now. Everybody like not talking about it. Nobody's talking about it when the NBA is working on deals over there. Nobody's talking about it when Mr. Beast is opening up his he's opening up an amusement park in Saudi. It's literally a collab between him and Turkey on his Instagram page.
Oh, I don't know about Turkey.
No, like the guy, Turkey, whatever his name
Turkey
is.
Al-Sheikh?
Yeah.
Al-Sheikh is doing work,
it's
bro.
It's literally a collab between them two on their Instagram page. Nobody's coming after Jake Paul for the stuff they...
Damn.
It's so hypocritical.
Yeah, we got to stay consistent.
Everybody is on... Not me. I didn't care.
We got to stay consistent.
I didn't give a fuck. When these comedians went... Oh, let me put that down. When these comedians went, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But the people coming after them gave many fucks.
I don't watch Mr. Beast or boxing.
But
or
it's like...
I'm not gonna
his comments are filled with, this is going to be great, blah, blah, blah. He's not apologizing for shit. He's not...
You gotta also remember, he's in a fucking regime. You think he cares?
But that's what I mean. It's like, can we just stay consistent? Like, I fucking hate everybody. That's
we gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
It's 2026. Let's work on some consistency, niggas.
Yeah, my consistency is I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I care. I'm revolting and rebuking that in the name of Jesus.
You're so dumb. My harsh reality is America first, and I genuinely... Not I don't care. It's just I don't care as much about other
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
countries.
Does life mean less if it's outside of the United States?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you might be the villain.
No. It doesn't mean less. I was just joking. That was pure satire. It doesn't mean less. It's just I think because you're more in touch with people here, you actually see people day to day. Meanwhile, like overseas, I don't know. I've never met you. I've never even spoken to you. I just see people on the screen. You know, it's like I can afford to be a little bit more detached from situations overseas or something like that in another country, especially when I actually know people here going through stuff and stuff. So that's why I'm like it's not, I care less. What?
It means less.
No, it doesn't mean less.
To you.
No.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying life as a whole like philosophically means less than another life, but for you personally, because you're not in proximity and you don't really care as much. Like
no. Because I can still see what's going on in like Gaza and stuff and be like, fuck, this is horrible, you know?
Yeah.
But then, yo, don't do that.
I'm not doing it. I'm fucking with you.
But then, like $40 million to Nigeria, I don't look at as like
they're not worth. They're not worth.
Why not get? No, it's not. They're not worth. Look, you're putting me out to be a villain. I look at it as America first, no matter what. Like I feel like
in these times,
when we're in a position where our economy is at least decent, where everybody can afford their rent, everybody can afford stuff.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
You can't pour from an empty cup. All that shit was said. Like that was I was fucking with you.
Straight.
I was just rage baiting.
No. I think. Yeah, I'm always gonna be America first,
100%.
And I'm always gonna be on the side of like. So I think that's why, like, I don't really.
You come here right now, red, white, and blue, bleeding.
Yeah. I don't really be giving a fuck about half of this shit that be going on online. Like, this is fucked. I was having this conversation with one of my boys where I literally asked him, "How am I supposed to feel about this?"
He said, "I don't fucking know."
I was like, bro, I don't even remember what it was about. And even if I did remember, I wouldn't say it. Yeah. But I asked him, I said, how am I supposed to feel about this? Because it was like something serious going on.
And you're like, how am I even supposed to feel?
And I told him, I was like, I don't really care. I was like, I really don't give a fuck. Like if I'm just being bluntly like honest,
you're like, man, fuck that.
I don't care. Like I feel for you.
You were asking you, so you're like, so how should I feel?
Yeah, how should I feel? Like politically correct answer. What should I be feeling in this situation?
You're a psychopath.
And then he was like, well, you're supposed to have sympathy and empathy for these people. Blah, blah, blah.
I said, okay.
I'm like,
I'm so sorry.
Well, no, I go, well, why would I feel empathy if like it's like I'm a piece of shit at heart, you know? Like at the end of the day,
no.
If it's not me and mine. Like,
okay, we can work on it. We gotta adjust that.
Everybody's in second place when it comes to me and mine. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's true for everybody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
A certain degree.
Well, no, I know some people that genuinely like care. Like, I know some people that like genuinely like they see a homeless man on the street and will go out their way like buy them food and be like you're such a good human being. That like next to you, I feel like I don't even want to stand next to you because then the bar is so high and I don't care enough to like.
I think it's just all about progress. We just gotta take steps. Maybe right now it's like that's how you feel, but maybe we could work on that.
I think that's why I tend to lean a little bit more conservative because I think a lot of conservative talk is, me and mine versus the Democrats are very like. We care about everybody. Everybody deserves.
Fuck everybody. I want this change.
It's literally the debate we were just having on like, the Medicaid cuts, which is a future thing, or the people starving right now. Yeah. I know a lot of people that are me and mine going, I don't give a fuck about the Medicaid cuts. I need my shit right now. I need help right now. Yeah. And so it's like I think that's why sometimes I tend to lean a little bit more on the conservative side because of that. But then also like when I tap into the like caring, when I like actually like take a step back and go like maybe I should care about this. Like maybe we should think about how this is gonna affect other people. It's like, okay, I lean a little bit more democratic,
Maybe I should care.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think
fucked up.
That's just the reality of life.
I think it's just gonna, as time goes on, I think you might have more experiences that might put you into direction.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think right now, since we're young we're young lions, we're young hungry lions right now. So we're just trying to increase our like net worth and our value. So all we know is hustling for ourselves, right? Because we ain't got really help. We're out here, we got the people with us, and that's it. And we got to figure everything else out. True. So we're stuck in that mentality of like, nigga, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. Oh, if I don't get that done, that's not going to get, I got to do that. Yeah. So right now, it's real easy for us to be like, I'm not, man. Like, I don't care about that shit. But I think when we're in a different position, we can relax a little bit. We might be able to be like, all right, I'm in a different position. Maybe I have a kid now. And like, I see the beauty and the respect in that. And that's, expounded my bounds of my views.
That's how I'm a piece of shit. So I'm like thinking, I gotta teach my kid not to be me. Like I gotta teach my kid to actually care.
Yeah. So how do you do that?
Like I think 90 or maybe not 80% of the time I actually do care. Like 80% of the time I'm like, okay, what's the overall good of the people? For the people. I think that's like why I'm like that's where my Christian beliefs stem from. Everything. Yeah. I think that's where it comes down. But that 20%, that's still there is like. If it's got to be between me and you, I'm choosing me every single time. Like, I don't give a flying fuck. Like, and so I'm like, I gotta teach my kid not to have that 20%, you know, to like actually care
it's
for people.
good and it's bad though.
Yeah,
it's good and it's bad though, because like I understand, like you don't want to just be like, hey homeless nigga, like take my car.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it's like it gotta have levels.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, maybe sometimes it's like I need this $2. This $2, I want it.
Yeah.
I know that you need it, but I want it.
Sometimes it's the situation where there's a homeless man asking for food and you only have a $20 bill.
And it's like
damn,
I want
really
this 20.
Yeah.
I want this is my 20.
Yeah,
Like, I want a Wendy's.
Or like if I could split this in half, I would give you the 10.
But right now I don't got that.
I just can't give you the whole 20.
Yeah, for the sake of my convenience right now. And this 20 beans. Like,
yeah, and then that's when the other side of me starts coming, well, you know, he might be using this for drugs. So actually you're saving him by not giving him this 20. Yo.
Until they pull out a fucking, like, I got Take Zell.
Oh my god!
The car tap.
Yo, it's done. The second a homeless man does that shit, bro, it's over.
You can just tap your card.
I'll be so mad. Nah, but at that point, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't know if you're scamming me. You know, he can steal my information doing that.
Nigga, I'm never doing that.
Yo, speaking of information, real quick, I caught you a girl spreading misinformation.
Who's my girl?
Your girl, your actual girlfriend.
Oh, my actual girlfriend?
Yeah, spreading misinformation.
About
man.
what?
Yo, I didn't mean to call her out.
Okay.
But it's time to call her out.
Time to call her out. What did you do?
I think we live in a world where just because you like somebody doesn't mean you don't call them out on their bullshit.
Nah,
it was so funny because this is really how misinformation spreads, and it's not even on purpose. Like it's actually,
it's like, just like I think he said that. It's like
I saw this clip on my timeline, and it was Mamdani. The caption was said, Zoran Mamdani calls out Cuomo for tax, like for how much he's spending and how he wants to avoid tax, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then it's a clip from the Flagrant interview where Mamdani's like, oh, he's spending more money on running against, or he's spending more money against me than I would even tax him. And everybody's like, oh, haha. And I'm like, wait, I remember this clip of the interview. He's not even talking about Cuomo. He's talking about another billionaire, Bill something.
Bill Ackman.
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, he's not even talking about Cuomo.
Damn,
but
she got caught in the
thing says he's calling out Cuomo. And I'm like, man, this shit is some bullshit. And then in the bottom left corner, the reason it was even on my timeline, reposted by your girl.
Listen.
And I was like,
she's new to this shit.
I was like,
nigga.
I'm calling Trevor out. We have a platform. We can't do this anymore.
Listen, she's new to it. Give
we
her
have
some
100
grace.
views.
Give her some grace. Yeah. Our 72 views.
Yeah, like which one of them is her.
Yeah, I think like 2 of them.
Yeah, we can't be doing that. But I was just, it really did put into perspective. I was
that really is how it goes.
How easily misinformation spreads. Like how often have I spread something not knowing the actual context of where
it's literally just about the confidence that you say it with.
Yeah.
Like if you're just no, that's that. And you're like, that sounds right.
And it's like on social media, like even I fell for it. The moment I saw it, I was like, damn, he really did call out Cuomo. And then 1 second later, I go, wait, I remember this part of the interview.
I was getting dinner with my friend, and he the waiter came to take his card, and he was like, yeah, 18%. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And he was like, oh, I told you to say 18% for the tip. I'm like, where did they do that at? I thought you write it on the bill. He was like, oh, I don't know. I just said it. I was like, nigga. What? You said that so calmly. I thought you've done this before.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I just never heard it before. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, oh my God. Like, it really is just like.
How confident you say something. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I was literally sitting there. And I'm like, yo, how many times have I clicked repost or some shit that I really didn't dig into?
That's why I don't be posting.
Like, I was literally like, well, you said you don't be posting, but that's us here. How many times have we just read a headline or something and we've based our opinion on that, and then we come back later and like, or maybe we don't even come back. We just didn't even see the whole
this
interview.
lovely podcast we do our research. And
that's why on this lovely podcast, don't trust us.
Listen, you can trust.
Or trust. Don't take everything as 100% facts.
Criticize.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 It's like, yeah, he's
that's
a
why we're
sexy
calling her
nigga,
out.
but you know, I don't agree with his politics.
It's like, but no, it really did trigger something in me that I was like, damn, we gotta be careful out here.
Yeah. You saw.
I was like,
damn,
it's so easy.
It's so easy.
Like so
easy.
I was like, bro, that's why like I love AI too, Because now I can like run it through 3 different AIs.
I'm just like, yeah, that's
and
wrong.
like, I was like, okay, all right, there is some truth behind this.
AI has a really good way of saying it in a not inflammatory way. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
well, that's not right, but actually it's this. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, wow, that was not judgmental.
Yeah.
I feel good.
You know, I actually got into an argument with my AI because I thought it was giving me biased answers.
Okay.
Was just how contrarian I am. Like
it's was it, or were you just wilding out on it?
I think it was.
What did it say?
So like I asked it, I was like, oh, can you present to me both sides of this?
Yeah.
I asked ChatGPT, I asked Grok, and I asked Perplexity.
Perplexity, yeah.
Perplexity gave me what I felt was an unbiased view on both.
Yeah.
And the way I normally do research through AIs are give me what the left is saying, give me what the right is saying, give me what people in the middle feel, and then give me what they're each saying about the other party. You know, so that I try to not only get each person's point of view, but also why are you calling out these people? Like, what do you really... And Perplexity gave me like almost an equal amount of points. Gave me like all the stuff. Grok gave me similar. It felt really like, okay. Grok felt like it needed a little bit more research, but it was like, all right. And then ChatGPT just felt like it gave me like 1 thing for the Republicans, 8 things for why the Democrats were right and everything. And I was like, I literally told it, I was like, yo, this feels biased.
Well, you also got to understand
like
the formula. Like, if people aren't typing in what you're asking, it's not going to look for the Republican side of the thing.
Yeah.
So I think
But I
more
specifically
people
told
look for
it
the
to-
Democrat.
The main reason I even started fighting with it was because Perplexity did such a good job that I was like, yo, this feels biased. Like, it feels like you're leaving some stuff out. And I went and I grabbed it from Perplexity and I said, you're leaving out this line, this thing. And you know how it responds?
What?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Shit, I'll be fucking up sometimes.
But it's like, how many people are also going to AI, putting this prompt in, especially ChatGPT, putting it in, getting their information and going, bet this is facts.
Bro.
And it's like, if I hadn't checked with 2 other sources, I wouldn't have known
Hey, you gotta
that
fact check,
it
yeah.
was leaving out so much context or so much of this stuff.
Bro.
And I was like, wait. So let me find out that the Democrats are like paying OpenAI or something.
I don't understand how AI be working. I know it's like a common pool of knowledge that people ask and it learns
supposedly,
based off of that. So I don't know if it was like, maybe it is like, hey, fuck those Republican niggas, or if nobody asked the same question you're asking in ChatGPT for it to pull up whatever you wanted.
But it was like an example of like what I really just did, like literally just happened like 2 days ago, was the Prop 50 one.
Yeah.
That was one that I said, why do the Democrats love it? Why do the Republicans hate it? What is it? Unbiased. And why are the parties calling the other one out for it? Something like that. And again, it kind of felt like chat didn't give me all the Republican point of view. And I was like, this feels very biased.
Like coded,
yeah. And I literally asked it too. I go, are you biased? Like, just in case, you never know. Like, yeah, imagine it was like, a little bit,
you know.
But and it was like, oh no, like I just missed that information. But it's like you're missing it like 1 or 2 times,
you're like
too many times. It's like, what's going on here? Like AI is, I can't trust this shit now. Like,
nigga, could you ever?
Yo, that's interesting.
That's why you got to fact check. Like,
search
check.
Yeah. But it's like also back to like the thing about spreading misinformation. Like, even when you feel like you're having credible information or you have a credible source,
I understand the importance of historians now.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to spend like, it's like fucking life's work to find out how to cook eggs and where an egg comes from and shit. You're just like, actually, it came from Cambodia. Why the fuck is it in Cambodia? I don't fucking know.
Bro, you saw that shit that, speaking of historians, that Egypt is like recalling their artifacts.
Why?
Because they're opening up like this like very expensive and nice museum.
Yeah.
But they don't have any artifacts.
Well, they destroyed it all.
Because, also they gave a bunch of artifacts
to
like they sold to like other museums and stuff, so that other cultures and people get to see and appreciate this Egyptian culture.
Well, that's their fault.
But now they're like, yo, we need that shit back.
Because I know during like the Islamic regimes, they were destroying a lot of the artifacts to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy times, crazy. Man. It's crazy what's going on. And I think that's why it's like, yo, you're welcome. for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
You're welcome for all the work that we're putting
this
in.
wealth of knowledge that these two 20-year-olds have.
This wealth of knowledge that is probably going to be wrong if you
don't search it up. Don't search it up.
Or like all my promises that I made that are, bro, if I go 3 for 3.
Listen, as long as you go 1, just ignore the other 2. Just be like, I told you.
Yeah, I'm pulling it out of like a page out of Trump's book.
Yeah, just
like, I did this.
Look at what I did.
Bro, I'm holding them up. I'm going to put them in a folder in each one, especially the 2028 ones. I feel like that's going to be fun. 2028, if we're still around podcasting.
We are going to be around.
We are, for sure.
100%.
We're going to do a callback episode where we have to review these episodes
dude, I don't want to do
of our predictions and see how far we... Like, imagine AOC ain't even around. Like, she, like, quit. She's like, yo, I'm not doing this bullshit no more.
That'd be
like,
tragic. It's
Trump ends up running for, like, his 3rd term.
His 85th term.
And fucking wins.
Well...
Yeah, it's crazy, but
Wait, hold on, wait. Before we end, I want to do this thing.
Okay.
Where every week I present a horrible fact of history.
Oh, that's
right.
Let me tell you, you're like preaching to the choir. Like I love this. Like I'm with it.
So in terms of America for now is what I'm going to start with, but maybe I want to branch out. But I'm just going to speak on some fucked up shit that be going on, and I'm gonna just state the facts to remind you where we've been at and how far really.
Okay. I'm with it.
This week's horrible history fact.
Okay.
So there was a man by the name of Oda Banga, and he was a Congolese man from like some fucking tribe. I can't even pronounce it. It's like Mbooty.
Okay.
Mbooty. I'm not pronouncing it right. But he was brought to the U.S. in 1904. And for the St. Louis's World Fair in 1906, he was displayed in the Bronx Zoo and the Monkey House. So he was literally displayed in a zoo in the Monkey House. I forgot for how many years. But apparently it caused some public outcry. But 1906, nigga was in a zoo. Like, he was an attraction at a zoo.
Wow.
Like, as the missing link between human and ape. And then, what's his face? After the events, eventually, I guess they set him free, or like they let him free. But he killed himself 10 years later in 1916. So just sit on that. Like, think about that. Think about that before you go to sleep.
Yo, why do we got to bring up the past?
1906. What was that? 100, maybe 100 some change?
Fuck.
Yeah, he was a display in a zoo.
That's insane.
So before we forget, that's not that far ago. That's not that long ago. Honestly, is that 2 lifetimes? Maybe.
My grandma lived to 90 something.
So think about that. So your grandma's grandma might have seen that.
That's insane.
So don't forget.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, that fuck. Now that mentioned something like that triggered a thought of something that I just heard the other day.
What?
That was like fuck, I wish I would have remembered because it was actually like stupid. It was fuck. I low key. Does Instagram have a watch history?
I hope it don't.
I think it does.
Oh no.
Because that just triggered something. People are calling out the Democratic hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Okay. Of guys, why do y'all keep saying Mamdani was only a kid when 9/11 happened? Yeah. Or I'm sorry, I'm fucking it up. His point of the video was Democrats' defense.
Yeah.
Mamdani was only a kid when 9/11 happened. Why do y'all keep bringing up history? But Democrats on another day, oh, your people own slaves. So reparations, blah. And it's like this video was supposed to like poke fun at Democrats, but it's like these things aren't the same. Like what are we talking about?
But that's the importance of like history and context.
What are we talking about? Like now we're just making like the dumbest, most outrageous things. Like what? Like if I can't call out Mamdani for being a kid during 9/11, then you can't call white people for having slaves.
Like, what did you say?
Like, what are we talking
about? If
you
wanted slaves, just say that.
And we were supposed to wrap up with your thing.
Yeah.
But real quick, I think a big reason why that's important is because, like I mentioned before, I think a lot of times moderates, but also right-leaning people tend to go, why do we keep bringing up the past? Or why do we keep talking about this? I even was watching this woman She has 2 kids. Yeah.
Give her some respect. A mother.
Yeah. She homeschools. I don't know if you're going to give her as much respect. She homeschools her kids, but she's specifically choosing not to teach them history because she says there's no importance in learning about what happened. What happened. Let's move past it.
But she's wrong. That's how I feel.
And that's, if we want to avoid history from repeating itself, if we want to avoid being who we were in the past, it's important to bring up outrageous and crazy shit like that and go like, when people feel, why do black people keep bringing up shit from the past? That was a lifetime ago. Like that was literally like my grandma probably saw that shit.
Yeah.
Like
think about that.
That's insane. Like, so it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. So why do we keep bringing it up? Because you see shit that's going on today, and what's the saying? History rhymes. So if we want to make sure, if we want to make sure that we don't repeat the same shit, I have a whole page in my journal. I've been journaling.
Hey, shout out my boy for journaling.
Also, just in case, let's say I die.
Okay.
And my son needs some of my lessons. Bam, right there.
Okay, I respect that.
And I forget where I have it written, but it really, it's about the importance of learning the history. And it's because like if you don't realize what happened and learn from those mistakes, you're going to keep making it.
And sometimes I feel like we think it's so long ago.
Yeah. Like,
so we divorce the thought like, no, we never do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how that happens. And it's like, you look back and you're like, wait a minute. That's actually not that's not as long ago as I thought.
Literally. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then also, like, I think some people look at it and go, well, I wasn't involved in that shit, so why should I care? It's like, well, it happens to people. Like even if you weren't involved, you probably know somebody who's like, great grandma might have been involved in some shit like that. Again, might have been dealt a bad card from like some of this shit, or might have been like hated on shit. Even nowadays, like, I mean, like you mentioned before, it's like racism is slowly becoming like okay. Like I've always been okay with it as jokes. You know what I mean? If we're gonna be joking amongst each other, now it's like you're not even joking about it anymore, and it's getting uncomfortable. Yeah, and so it's important to learn about these things in the past because
there's a lot of allegories within the past itself, like stories and lessons to learn. So I just think you gotta take some time to understand and learn, and it provides insight into other people's cultures, and I think it's a bridge between the gap between people. And the whole. 100%. It brings a lot of understanding.
Or also, when we forget to look at history, we have what's happening right now this last year with Halloween, where blackface made a comeback.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Nigga.
Blackface made a strong comeback, and it's like some people are like, yeah, but we didn't do like they're like, we're not attached to what blackface was, but you don't realize you're doing what blackface originally was used for now. Like just because you think that it's not like it was so long ago, it wasn't that long ago.
Outfit and shit.
Yeah. And it's like you don't realize that the things you're doing, you're literally replicating what it was used for in the past. There are people comfortable enough to be online doing blackface, eating watermelon, eating fried chicken, and then like talking like stupidly. And they're like, no, but it's just a joke. But it's like, you don't realize that was the exact same context that it was first used for. Yeah. It was first used to not have to hire black people, but also to make fun of black people. Yeah. And it's like, you're literally doing it by going.
It's like, you're not even being like Shaquille O'Neal.
You're just like. And it's like,
you're the black guy.
And what's your defense? No, but I'm not using it for what they used it for in the past. Yeah, you literally are. But you're not educated enough on the past to understand that that's what you're doing.
Those are the type of people you ostracize and you ignore and you let them die out. That's how I feel about that. Like personally, I know that I don't share sympathy with individuals that feel that way. Listen, if they change, like that's good on them. But as of right now, nigga, if you're doing all that, I'll be honest with you, nigga, no job. I don't want to associate myself with you.
Yeah.
You know, that's really bad. It looks bad for your parents. It looks bad for everybody. If that's how you really feel, hey, I'm not even gonna be mad at it. Hey, that's respect. You did that. Now I'm respectfully gonna walk away. I share no love for
100%. Yeah, and I think also this. Why do we have a serious conversation? So then I heard this thing that was like, oh, racism is wrong, obviously.
But
Until we get into specifics. I think when we generalize racism, bad. Generalizing racism, horrible. Don't do it. And then I have Nigerian friends that call each other scammers.
That's just kind of funny.
And then I have Venezuelan friends making fun of Mexicans.
That's No, that's fine.
And then I have Filipino friends talking in Chinese accents, making fun of. It's like,
but that's
general racism bad.
Yeah. General racism is bad. Yeah.
Once we get into specifics,
the lighthearted nature is not.
Yeah, it becomes like stereotypes, playful stereotypes. I think that's what it becomes.
What are you doing? Like, that shit is funny.
Yeah, like I have like these Nigerian friends that like literally refer to each other as scammers. I forget the number that they like use. They use like this number or something, and they call each other like by that number sometimes.
That's fucking funny.
It's like
that's okay. I like that. That's good.
Yeah,
racism.
that's how you joke around. But when you just say like black people in general and then start talking about the most random shit.
Yeah.
I think also it probably has to do with like we could do it to each other. You can't do it to us.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You can't do that.
Yeah,
don't be mad that you can't do that. You can't do that.
Like this white kid in like the South putting on blackface, acting like a slave.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, my timeline was filled with like black people on Twitter reposting these videos, and then like it's like, I don't know if you know what a stitch is. I'm acting like you're out of touch with
I actually
TikTok.
don't know what a stitch is.
Okay, it's like when you can react to a video, so your face, you can literally connect it to your own video.
Oh, okay, that's tough.
So it plays their video first, and then you decide when to connect to your video.
Oh, that's tough.
So it's like black people reacting. So like first it plays the video of like the white kids in blackface making fun of black people, and then it cuts to like the black person just like jaw dropped, like what? Because it's actually like insane that this is becoming okay, or that this is maybe not even okay, but it's becoming like they think it's okay to do.
Yeah. Do you think you could post this without getting destroyed?
Insane.
Like I said, that's why we gotta just.
It's crazy, bro. It's a crazy time we live in.
It's a crazy.
And then we got anti-Semitism on the rise. We got people saying Mamdani was one of the pilots. 9/11.
I was gonna say shout out my Jewish niggas. I like lakta. I never had a lakta actually. I want to try one.
Oh, what?
A lakta. It's like these potato pancakes. I want to try them. I've been wanting to try them, but I'm gonna try them.
No, he's been bought. He's been bought.
Well, you know the music that they play, like the.
You saw Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah, at the
thing, and they go like, "I stand with Israel." It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Well, he needs money.
Yo, that's low key why Mamdani won.
Yeah, 100%.
Because of Israel.
You see Mayweather's hairline? It's fucked up. He needs to replace it again. All those replacements take a lot. That's a lot of money.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's a lot of money, nigga.
I was mainly saying that Mamdani won, or at least like he started getting people's attention because of the Israel thing.
100%.
Because everybody was saying,
it was like, I'm gonna stay in New York.
Yeah.
We're like, finally,
bro. Who was that one chick that was like, I'm going back to the Holy Land?
Yeah, like,
shut the fuck up. It's you dick
like,
riding on another level. Like, what are you
clear
talking?
Dick riding. There's no like it's just performative dick riding from everybody.
At least the other guy goes,
like,
I'm gonna make my 4th visit to Israel and my 6th visit to Ukraine.
Yeah, he was like, I'm actually gonna go be my 5th time going to the lovely Holy Land, and then I will be doing my 6th visit. It's like, man, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga. What are you talking about?
Come on. You're not even trying to hide it anymore.
And he's like, wait, you heard him, right? Yeah, you heard him. He is not going to Israel. Like,
bro, it's so funny, but
listen,
hey,
that's what we're here for.
I like that, yo. I like that. I think if we're gonna do something like that, you bring the serious facts, I'm gonna bring the stupid facts.
Yeah. No, I think we have a healthy dose between the both.
Because goddamn, that shit made me sad.
No. But that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You know, Genghis Khan, history lesson.
History lesson. I'm pretty sure that nigga wiped out like enough people to erase a carbon footprint.
Nice fault.
Nigga, that's like.
Have you learned about his history though?
He was raping everybody.
Well,
everybody was getting raped.
He wasn't raised raping everybody.
No, I'm pretty sure
he was sold off. Like he was. So
wasn't he raping everybody? I thought he was.
You're right. I'm saying since he was a kid, he wasn't raping everybody.
Oh no, he grew up and then he started raping everybody.
But his story of a kid, it's like, and I could be 100% wrong about some of this. I know I'm right about some of it though. Yeah. His mom, I believe, was like his dad's like side chick.
Damn.
And then
story of my life.
And then he got abandoned by his tribe.
Oh wow, that's
He got
sad.
abandoned by his
So
tribe.
he was a side chick, baby.
Yeah, and then
they
like,
just
like his like half brothers or something, they ended up having to like fight over shit. Like he was raised in like some real trashy shit.
Yeah, treacherous.
And then like he like picked a wife, and they like fucking her.
Nice.
And like that's the only reason he built up his army. He built up his army to get his wife back.
Wow.
What's good with you?
Oh, I thought he was like, because I knew he was that many people.
No,
Like he was just like killing niggas and bitches.
He
Like,
started, and I could be 100% wrong. He started though because his
wife got stolen.
his wife got kidnapped.
I mean, bro, that's a noble cause when you really think about it. Like, think about it. I'm a side chick, baby. I've been abandoned, and you take my wife. I'm gonna crash out. I'm not saying anybody, but yeah.
Genghis Khan started his army primarily to consolidate tribes, blah, blah, blah. This isn't, yeah, sure. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't solely to get his wife back, because it was obviously like he also had aspirations to unify, but the abduction of his wife by another tribe shortly after their marriage was a significant event that fueled his determination and helped set him on the path toward building his powerful army and empire.
Yo, that's low-key tough.
That's insane.
That's
another thing that happened. His dad was the leader of a tribe.
Yeah.
Back in those days, when you like are gonna beef with a tribe, you guys actually had dinner first.
That's dope.
So his dad was welcomed into the tribe. They all came together.
Ate dinner.
They had dinner. These pieces of shit poisoned his dad. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're not.
So once his dad, who was the leader of this tribe, died, the tribes were like, who gives a fuck about this kid and his mom? So they abandoned him. Yep.
Damn, your dad got poisoned, just left for dead, and they stole your wife later? Yeah,
bro, no wonder he became the conqueror that he is. Like,
yeah, nigga, I'll start crashing out too.
And he had to kill his half brother when they were around 14 years old over a power struggle within their family. This was reportedly over stolen food, as the family was facing starvation after being abandoned by their tribe following their father's death. God. Yo, I'm good. My memory is good, bro.
It is tough. It is tough.
That's
so he killed him over a loaf of bread.
Over a loaf of bread.
I mean, but that's all they had. Niggas in Snap about to start acting like that. Watch out.
I've been telling everybody.
Yeah.
Holiday season's coming out.
You know what's funny? When niggas have nothing left, they're coming after you, nigga.
Oh, yeah. Or also, one of my boys, his theory is that the government's going to open up now because of how it's affecting
Christmas
air travel.
Oh,
aviation.
Bro.
The way it's affecting aviation, it's going to start affecting the rich, the people that own these places, or the people that benefit the most off these places. So then that's going to circle right back.
And they be like, yeah, it's time to open up the government.
That's not even my theory. That's my boy's theory. We're just seeing. But overall,
listen, stay strong.
Shout out Genghis Khan.
I don't know if I say all that, but stay strong. In these trying times, we will make it through. We will persevere as we always have, type shit.
Type shit.
All
right. We're at this hoe.
That's it.
Out.